Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover legends, where nothing's off limits. Free Agent Radio.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning to everyone. Oh, I gotta turn my TV down. I'm sorry. Hold on. Good morning. Oh, that's me in the background. Sorry.
Hey, I hear you. Hey, it sound like.
I gotta turn my TV down. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me. Actually, I really. That's me in the background.
I still hear you. Yeah. I hear me now.
Oh God. I can't turn it off now. This is unbelievable.
There you go. You just turned it off.
Oh God, Jesus Christ! This is
Morning.
This is a great morning. This is such a great morning. Anyway, all right, it's Thursday. It's a beautiful day outside. It's Mike and Shawn and Takeover Legends, Jay Black, DJ Cam, Sexy Mo, Shawnee Scott. We're trying to make this work. There's a lot of things going on. We got Philadelphia Freeway. For those who don't know, it's The Rock in the building. The Rock will be in the building. If you actually don't respect The Rock, you have to understand. Mm-hmm. Without The Rock, without state property, I say The Rock. Like, I know state property, I get it, the movies, the whole nine. But without Philadelphia Freeway, without Beanie Siegel, without Petey Crack, without these cats, it wouldn't be what it was. I'm not saying Jay-Z still wouldn't be a billionaire, but it just wouldn't be what it was. So we got Philadelphia Freeway to actually explain the situation on everything that went down with Rockefeller. We had Petey Crack, Emilio Sparks. Hopefully we can get, and this is no diss at all. Hopefully we can get somebody to just say what really, really, really. Petey came close.
He said he came close.
But understand, Jay-Z's not going to call you.
But it's always that chance, right?
No, it's not. It's the chance that my TV in the background would act right. It's not. There's no chance.
I don't know. The tour, you always got that.
Why would a billionaire say do a tour for what?
For the culture. Sometimes hip hop is in you, son.
Man, y'all cats come with this culture.
For the brand, there could be many reasons.
Kathy gave you a special good morning and welcome back, Mike. Yeah.
Thank you, Kathy. Thank you.
She was worried. I think Kathy was worried about for the last.
My two grown ass partners on the show still think do it for the culture. He's gonna do it for the culture. Yeah. When's the last time he did that?
He just did a joint with Nas. He's still doing for the culture.
He did that. He did that for the legacy. He ain't do that for the culture. He knows Nas is on his level. He knows.
They can do one.
Dog, he played Philly. I just ended my career by saying that.
Jay-Z played Philly.
No, he stole a lot, yeah.
He played Philly.
He stole Chris's style.
Yeah, Chris. Now, talking to young Chris, I think he's going to.
Young Chris. Don't even go to young Chris. Go to Freeway and them cats. Like, stop. Like, yeah, he killed Philly. He stole from Philly.
Sparks, young Chris.
Yeah. Took it all.
I'm not saying Philly dudes ain't ignorant as. I'm not saying that. Because anybody who lived in Philly or worked in Philly knows that the ignorance is at a high level. And Jay-Z probably clapped his hands and be like, all right, I'm good. I'm good. Enough is enough. But some of the dopest rappers ever were right there in Philly. So, you know what I'm saying? We got Freeway. Hopefully we can ask him. And Freeway's one of the coolest rappers ever that you can talk to. That I've said.
Still putting out music.
Still putting out music and understands what it is. The content, and put content out there. My allergies, y'all, are so crazy right now.
That's what that sound is. I ain't want to point it out. I was like, what is it?
I know you know you did want to point it out. No, you did because you're a dick.
I'm like, wait, what is going on with Mike?
No, I got allergies. I got pollen. I got everything in my chest, so I got to get an inhaler. So, give him the rundown, Jay. Give him the rundown of what we could. This is what we call what we could talk about.
What we could talk about, sports wise, our guy Russell Westbrook. For those that don't know, he broke a record that was held for over 47 years with the most triple doubles, and he did it in only 13 years. That's out there. Governor Murphy over in New Jersey was talking about, hey, you get that shot, we'll give you some beer. So they're trying to entice you with some alcohol to get that vaccine. Also, the
whoa! What was the governor? What was the governor that said that?
Governor Murphy
in Jersey, right?
New Jersey. The governor.
He said you get a vaccination and what?
If you can prove that you got your vaccination shot, to give you some beer. You want to chug some beer now? You want some of that old E? Well, no, old E ain't out now. You want some of that lagers, some Ying Ying lagers? Yeah.
These white men are amazing. Oh my God. Okay. All right. So
in Florida, it was a funny story I saw. It was this guy. Apparently, there's a culture and a need for swans. You know, the birds, the big white birds that So it was this guy's going around. He was stealing out of the nest baby swans. I guess they go for thousands of dollars. So he got caught. That was a weird story. And then
swans are the most overrated bird, or whatever they're called. They're the most overrated bird in the history of birds. They're so awkward. Like swans are so awkward. Like with their long neck and everything they do. Like, and shout to swans. I'm not disrespectful. I don't want to see you in. I don't want to see you in the. I don't want to see you in the pond. Like I don't in the streets, but I'm just saying, like swans. All right, go ahead. So
shout to swan.
I'm so happy.
I don't think we have any swans listening to us.
Yeah, I don't think we have any swans. Not even DJ Swan.
Or TJ.
TJ Swan. My thing is okay, that's a white people crime. We need to have a thing called white people crime, because I know there's no way in the world anybody of color. No, that's Stacy making noise in the back.
No. You assumed that it was a white guy that when I said they were stealing baby swans.
Oh, it was a black guy who did it?
No, it was a white guy. It was a white guy. I just figured that.
He's such a dumbass. Of course it was. The hell are you talking about? It's a swan. First of all, a black man is scared to death that if he gets caught beating a white swan, that he automatically gets 25 to life. Like automatically. It's like, oh my God, I got to do 25 to life because I beat a white swan. They don't even have black swans. If they had a black swan,
I think black swans do exist. I think.
Go ahead, Google that.
It may be right now. I think it may be rare. But I think we got the little story. It's only like a 30-second clip. If you want to see
Ain't no black swan. Ain't no black swan. Google that. Let's see if there's a black swan.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
He got to be the most. If there's a black swan, he has to be part of the struggle for real. Like a black swan in a black swan world. Oh my God, that's America.
They exist. Black swans exist. I see the photos here.
Send them to Shawnee so we can put them up there. I want to see a black swan. And it's probably prestigious and probably looks so much better than the white swans. It's probably like royalty. But since there's only a few of them, they can't even get no shine. Because of them corny ass white swans.
So while we wait for the picture, can we play that?
Oh my God! Clip? If we were on radio, you know how funny that would be. How much trouble would we give? Like, we don't deal with the white swans.
Shiny got one already.
It's not as prestigious as I thought it was gonna be. What happened to your neck, homie? What happened to your neck? If you're on Free Agent Radio, we just put a black swan, and it's not what we thought. It's not what we thought.
You got the video clip, John?
No, what are you doing?
He's rescuing them.
No, she's been sitting on them.
Rescue him. They won't be here tomorrow.
She's been watching them.
Wow. So
Enough people around flipping and hollering.
he gripped them things up quick. But my thing was, you saw only one swan fighting them off. Why was the other one just standing there watching? Where was the support? There was no family support there. That was my observation.
I'm still wondering why the white woman is so concerned with what was going on with these swans.
Stop.
Stop.
Oh, yeah, they got rights too. Swan lives matter, son.
Yeah,
they got rights.
You gotta
They got the rights.
Yes, you probably already had a T-shirt on.
And if you notice, he had a red shirt on because the people that work in the park had red shirts, and he tried to identify himself as wanting people to believe he was a worker, and he was actually doing some legit stuff.
That's
but
funny.
yeah, they got him. Of course, the cops got him, and they trying to reunite the baby swans back with their parents. But apparently, thousands of dollars are for swans. But I didn't like how the other swan didn't support.
Yeah, clap it up for white people. Clap it. Hold on, I had to turn my
Look,
TV
look.
on. I
And
had to
that's
turn
what
my
Kathy,
TV
yeah,
on.
you can turn it down. That's what Kathy said. White people crime. Keeping a damn tiger in your house.
Hold on. Why can't I lower my TV today? What is going on with my TV today? Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
All right. Let's go. Let's go ahead and mute Mike for a second. Is he back? Is he back?
Thank you so much.
No, he's still there. All right. But yeah, Cam. So thousands of dollars for swine. So that's a whole.
Hold on. Wait a second. Nobody asked you to mute me. This is live. This is live, dog. I'm trying to turn down. Stop being such a perfection herb. Stop being Mr. Herb. Oh my God. We're listening to the television live. Oh my God. I can't believe it. Stop being such a ass.
Jay.
God, he's so anal, my dude. You're anal to another level. Well, this is live. It's live.
You know what? I'm starting.
You know what?
I'm starting to feel like Rory from the Joe Buttons podcast. That's what I don't know if y'all heard about Joe Buttons firing his co-host on the air, and I think we even got that clip.
No. Before you go to that clip,
What just happened?
No. Hold up. Let me tell you the difference.
Okay.
Between that and this. Okay. Roy's a bitch.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I would never, ever in the history of life disrespect you or Cam like the way Joe Buttons did.
You just called me a herb.
I called you a herb because I said you're anal. You're anal.
I ain't heard Herb in about 20 years. Like you call me old school.
Jay, you're not anal. You're not anal.
I am.
You are
a little bit.
But yo, I think this whole propaganda thing with Joe Buttons and Rory. First of all, like stop, Joe. Like really, man. We're gonna fire him. That's been your dude. That's been rocking out with you, and now you're gonna fire him like that. I don't even believe it.
No, it's a
and I know Jay want to do a segue, but what we're not gonna do is we're not gonna act like you're Rory. No.
Oh no. I was playing when I said that I feel like Rory. No, but the Herb. I said Herb. I ain't no Herb. Push Herbs to curb. You know, like let's start robbing.
First of all, and then you make it worse, and then you make it worse, and then you make it worse, and then you go Herb is the curb. So now we're 70. All of us are 70 years old. We're all 70 right now. All right, do we have a clip? Let's play the clip with Joe Budden. With this
We'll go get the advertiser and the integration. Hey, we talk about these deals all the time. You bring it, you eat different. I bring it, I eat different. You niggas ain't brought shit and got the nerve to have y'all representation and ain't been around in 6 years. Hit Ian phone. We gonna do this. Since Rory feels like he has so many options here. Rory, you are in breach of your contract, and from this point forward, you are fired, and you're not welcome back.
Oh, Joe. Oh my God, you fired him. Joe, you don't know what it's like to be a white boy. You ain't knocked down none of his situations. I promise you on everything I love. I promise you, Rory is good, Joe. All the WW. You're fired! You're fired, Rory! Rory's fine, Joe. I promise you, he's fine. He has family background. He's fine. He's gonna be just okie dokie. All that he act like he fired somebody who might go in his mouth. Joe Budden actually act like he fired somebody who might go in his mouth. Like, stop. We saw you get punched on a reality show. Stop. Really?
The dude, Rory's
You're
been
fired
asking
right
for it.
now. Hey, Jay, can I fire you right now? Can I fire you? No,
I mean, it's Joe Budden's podcast. He's the lead, but I know they all got a part of the show. But if the lead,
you don't think that
no
white
longer-
boy ain't got? You don't think that white boy ain't actually playing this out? You really think you gonna fire a white dude and he doesn't have a he? Oh my God! Like, please.
It's been brewing for a while, and apparently Roy has been threatening Joe and whatnot. He wanted like 5 minutes with him.
First,
he wanted to throw hands. They want, and Roy been.
So why ain't they
asking for it.
fight? So why ain't they
Joe,
fight?
Joe said he ain't into that. That's not what he do.
Oh, okay. So Joe,
Roy, they got friction.
Bye, Stacy. Have a good day.
See you later. So Joe, they got they got friction, and it's been, I guess they've been doing it for about 7 years together.
And that is some real friction. Rory against Joe Budden. Who's scared of either one of them in real life? Which one are y'all scared of? I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering. I fire you now. I fire you. You're fired right now. He sound like Hulk Hogan.
Come on, brother.
Come on, brother. I'm firing you right now. Shut up.
But I guess you gotta have chemistry though, and rock.
And they do have chemistry. They have chemistry. It's just that I don't even know. Like, everything's the Matrix. Like, this whole thing, I don't even believe this whole thing that he fired Rory. So maybe he did fire him. So what?
But Kenny is the question. Because if he has a contract with the white folks in the back, I don't know.
He is the white folks.
How? Roy, he's not the one cutting those. I mean, what do you mean?
Doug, them white folks are looking at another white person. Like, Rory's good. Rory's gonna be good. They looking at they look at.
The reality is, if Free Agent Radio and Media Room 360 says, "Hey Jay, Mike don't want you on the show no more," Jay gone.
But if Media Room 360 is owned by white folks, they're gonna go, "Oh, he doesn't want you. We'll get you another show."
Oh, now that's possible. To put him on to something else, but you ain't gonna be on this podcast with Mike no more.
So I'm telling you, this is gonna end. So it's not even gonna end. This is what white people thank you, and white people, this is what y'all do. Rory will be good. He'll be on another setup. He'll get set up on another situation, and those who are in social media will never see his other situation. They'll never see it because it won't be exposed. It won't be nobody. Rory will be fine. He'll be fine, but the only thing is it won't be on Instagram, TikTok, or whatever. But he'll be fine. He's fine right now. He's fine right now.
Kathy thinking they doing it just for publicity.
Probably. I just said the WWE.
Mm-hmm. But it's been months though. This has been like they've been having little frictions for a minute. It's a buildup.
Can you believe that we really give up about Joe Budden and Rory?
Joe Budden has friction with everybody he does business with.
And that's why Charlemagne ignores his ass. That's why Charlemagne don't say nothing.
Is he toxic or is he just passionate?
No, he's not toxic or passionate. He's just playing his position and doing what he has to do to get. So, look, Joe Budden is probably got $3 million. Maybe. The highest point is $3 million. I'm being courteous right now. I really believe it's like 1 million. So they're doing everything they can to flip stuff and do like, oh, Rory, you're fired. You know how corny it is that we actually listen to it. You're fired.
Good morning, Jacqueline.
Shut up. Stop. You're fired, Rory. AJ Black, you're fired. Damn, you're fired. I'm a fake ass Howard Stern. I want to be Howard Stern and have the power that if I fire somebody, it shakes up the world. No, shut up.
It's his show. I kind of understand it's his show, and it's been a build-up. Just like he told, I guess last
You're
month.
right. It's been a build-up. It's been a build-up of the nonsense. It's been a build-up.
He told him not to come in. It's like, don't he come in for,
Ooh, that is tough talk. I love y'all cats who are like, just don't even come in.
And then that caused the issue because then the other guy, Maul, he rolled with Roy and he didn't come in. He felt some type of way.
Ooh.
So then
Joe didn't know that.
Well, Joe he didn't. He said he said that Maul should have never rolled with Roy because they're got 20 plus years of history living together, being friends.
Sounds like
so he had some feelings. So like if you say Jay, you're fired, Jay don't come in. Cam, I'm like, yo, Cam, what's good? You ain't coming too,
that
right?
That don't sound like a setup, Jay. That don't sound like a setup.
No, all right.
That don't sound like the WWE. Really?
I've been following this story for.
First of all, how about this? How about let's do it in our group. Let's do it in our group.
All right.
Let's do it in our group.
Little role play.
Okay. If you say you're leaving, I know Cam's not leaving just because you're leaving.
Well, if Cam feels disrespected.
No, first of all, no. Cam's got a whole different issue. Whatever issues he's at, he's not leaving with you. Now, if I portray it, if we go like, oh, we got this thing where Jay's going to leave and then Cam's going to leave too. It's not real. None of this is real, people. None of this is real. Who cares about Joe Budden and Rory? But shout to Joe Budden because he made it work. Because we're talking about it. It's all fake. It's all fake. If it's not fake, just get it popping and punch each other in the face in front of the camera. Because Joe ain't no big, intimidating dude. Rory ain't no big, intimidating. What?
Joe don't want that, though. He like, I ain't for that. But Rory wants that.
But I think that's why it's all fake. It's all fake. It's just it's the propaganda. So now he's like, I fired Rory. Think about this, y'all. Who cares?
I'm from the doing the show together. Is it the equal rights versus the lead versus, if the other co-hosts feel disrespected, should they ride out? Or should it be a case of, look, no, you need to respect us all as equals. We help build this together. So how you going to say it's none of my business will go on? And you're going to say the other one don't bring nothing to the table. But it was that unit and that chemistry that helped build that to create those sponsors, to get that momentum.
You're absolutely right. But it was all just based on nonsense. It's just a fake hype. It's just fake hype. That's all it is.
Well, they got me because I've been following it and I've seen the progression. And they was, sharing some behind the scenes conversations. And the dude Maul, he doesn't seem like. I believe it. I believe it. They got me then. If they got me, they got me. But I believe it.
Oh my God.
And I'm just saying, I need equal rights on Michael Shawn in the Takeover legend. That's all I'm saying. I need me and Cam. We need equal rights. We need we needed to where so you can't fire us. That's what we needed. We needed a contract to say that.
I'm a boss. I can't be fired. I'm my own boss. So that ain't gonna ever happen.
There you go.
See, it already got tense. It already got tense.
Yeah, see, because why you get to be the boss? Why you get to
no, all of a sudden, I'm a boss. I can't be fired. Nobody was even talking about that. Nobody even was talking about that. Nobody even, I said what Joe Buttons and them did was dumb.
Well, this is Jay agitating, so I just rolled with.
No, I feel like we're about to break up right now on the radio. I mean, right now, I feel like all three of them, we're about to go our separate ways right now.
No, we're not because we're not because if we're gonna break up because we're gonna get some ratings. We're not gonna break up right now. We're not even in a position to break up. We ain't even in a position to break up. We're gonna do it like Joe Budden and Rory did. Joe Budden and Rory, they all came in like they got everybody. They got Jay Black like, ooh, I need equal rights. Hold up. Watches a white dude get fired and says, I now need equal rights. That is the most backwards thing I've ever seen. Yo, he fired them and I need equal rights right now because I don't want to be fired. It's Rory. You have nothing in common with that white boy. That white boy is good. He has investments. He has all types of money stashed away. Everything. He's got like a 401k that he had from his parents when he was 7. Yo, Rory got fired. I want equal rights. What are you talking about?
But if you told us not to come and we didn't come and you replaced us, and then what happened is when they came back, they said they felt some type of way that, when you told Rory not to come back, and then Maul was like, yo, you were disrespectful to me, and you replaced, you had replacements on here. We helped build this together. You just kept it moving. I mean, the show, Joe's like, well, look, the show goes on.
Jay got passionate about that nonsense. He got passionate.
I was in. They had me hook, line, sinker.
He is funny.
Like if Rory called him right now and said, yo, we about to roll on Joe Budden's. Jay Black would get in his car right now and be like, yo, I'm rolling too. I'm about to beat his ass.
Cameras rolling.
I wish y'all dumbasses would be like, yo, we gonna F Joe, but they're all good. Everybody's gonna be good. Everybody's gonna be fine. Everybody's gonna be fine.
So you saying the show's done, or the show's gonna come back together?
No,
or
the show. First of all, let's not get it effed up. Joe Budden can do that show without anybody. Let's be clear. Joe Budden can get 2 other people on there and do the show. He can. Let's stop acting like Joe. Like if Joe left the show and it was just Rory, would nobody watch?
Thank you, Kathy. Kathy said I did a good job when you were going. Hey, the show went on, right? That's right, Kathy. And like,
hey, Kathy. Guess who had to talk them into doing the show? Guess who had to talk him into doing the show?
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
But let's keep it a buck. If Joe Budden is not on that show, nobody's watching the God show.
But is Joe Budden's toxic? That's what I was saying. Is he just?
I don't care about toxic, Jay Black. Wait. If everybody's gonna check off a toxic, why are you bringing up toxic? If we're all getting checks off of somebody being toxic, and you're gonna cash those checks, how you gonna be like, is Joe Budden's toxic? So what?
I don't know if he's the issue or if it's just his passion.
Is your cell phone bill toxic? Is your mortgage toxic? Is your car note toxic? But you'll pay that. Joe Budden is not toxic. Joe Budden is strictly doing what he's supposed to do. And he's making Rory famous right now because you would have never talked about this white boy ever if he wasn't around Joe Budden doing a podcast.
You right.
We'd never be talking about this dude. And the other dude, what's his name? The other... Ma. We would never be talking about these 2 dudes. I promise you, I swear that these 2, all 3 of them sat in a room and said, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this, and that, and then I'm going to fire you. Or maybe it didn't happen that premeditated. But guess what? It works. Because Rory going to get a job. I don't know about Ma. I don't know about him. Rory going to get a job. Rory going to get a job. Rory going to host his own thing. But let's write this down right now. Rory is going to get his own thing, and he's going to be a problem. That white boy is going to get his own thing because he has views and opinions that we're going to be mad at. Watch. He's going to get his own spots. And it's going to be promoted and produced crazy. Joe Budden if he didn't set this up, if they didn't actually sit around together and set this up, Joe Budden is going to regret this day. Because if that white boy gets his opportunity, he's going to get pushed harder than anybody. They're going to push him harder than anybody. Y'all going to be like, look at the Eminem of podcasting. Look at the Eminem of the radio show. Y'all going to be like, look at this Eminem. And poor Eminem catches all the hell for any white boy who ever makes it. But watch.
So who does Maul go with? There's these. It's like Rockefeller.
Maul
should
have
go
kept
with
his,
Joe.
No, Maul should have kept his mouth shut.
What do you
You
mean?
ain't white. You ain't white.
Yeah, the white boy in there. There they go.
But you never know. Rory might take him with him.
But that's what I'm saying. Does Maul go? Joe said,
hell yeah, go. If you feeling disrespected by Joe, get on out of there then. If you really feel disrespected, if it's real. Yeah,
because Joe told Maul the show ain't got none of his business. So it made him feel slighted. Like, what do you mean? I helped build this with you. None of my business. So, but hey.
And Joe might be bugging. He might be falling for a relapse again. He might be bugging. I'm just telling you, if there was a team I had to pick, if I was Maul and I had to pick a team, I'd pick that white boy.
And I'm going with Hove. I'm being honest. Like, it's like Dame or Hove. You got to go with Hove. You got to go with
Hove
Joe.
was the white boy.
No, I think Hove is Joe because he's the one he's the name. Dame was more of the
no.
All right.
No.
Everybody went with Dame and didn't work out.
And guess who? And nobody went with Jay. No, Jay was the white boy.
Yeah, I'm even thinking about it. Jay is the one that worked out.
Didn't work out for nobody.
Yeah, I'm sitting thinking about it. Like,
it worked out for Rihanna and Kanye West.
Yeah, and Kanye West had to leave Dame Dash and go to the white boy. Dame was the cool dude, blowing on the dice, doing his dance. And I like Dame Dash. Watch, I can't wait till Rory. I can't wait till this happens. If this is just fake, but if this is real, watch Viacom and the rest of these companies jump on there and be like, "Yo, he is so edgy. Rory is so edgy. He is so crazy. We gotta watch." What? And this is all documented. If this is not fake and it's real from Joe Budden and Rory, and he's like, he fired him. Oh my God, just watch. Yeah. Just watch.
And before you move on, I thought when I looked into the Joe Budden, I didn't realize all his relationship. I'm like, wait, is he toxic? I looked at, he was dating Amber Rose, the Cat Stacks, remember he was on the
But Jay, why does that bother you so much if somebody is toxic? Like, why does that make it like we could name a ton of people who are toxic?
Well, why would I want to be rocking with somebody that's toxic? Because I know his ultimate demise is coming. But if he's passionate, I look at that differently because you could be passionate about something and not be toxic, right?
Yeah, it's a difference.
Yeah. You would confuse anybody on a question. Like, you will confuse people on a question.
AKA, I agree with Jay.
Say that question again. Can you repeat that question?
Is there a separation between being toxic and not wanting to rock with somebody versus their passion? And it's like, okay, yeah, because they're so passionate, you want to be with that person because you know they're going to ride and do what they need to do because they're passionate about it. But if you're a problem and just everything around you is always an issue, is the ultimate demise coming. So why even be bothered with that person? That's why I was trying to decide if he was toxic.
No, because what you just mix everything up. This is what you do. You mix everything up in this pot. Toxic, passionate. So how can you tell you can't tell to the end. If somebody's super passionate about somebody or something that they're doing and they're super passionate and they have to go above and beyond of everything, you're not going to know to the end if it was toxic or not. Like, people might think it's toxic. How many people call Jay-Z toxic?
I never heard somebody say he was toxic. Not to say it ain't.
Wait, you didn't?
That Hove he's a
Jay fan, so he's biased.
Wait, you didn't hear people call Jay-Z toxic? So all of Rockefeller. So Dame Dash never called Jay-Z toxic.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and then the fact that we know he took Sparks' song, according to Sparks. You know, the young Chris scenario, according to Chris. So yeah.
Nobody says anything because they think they might be one last hope. So is that passion or toxic?
Yeah. I get what you're saying. I just love somebody that's passionate. Whatever your belief is, you passionate about it. And like I think
until you call them toxic, until you decide they're toxic. Joe Budden is passionate about what he does. Passionate. Joe Budden has done a lot in this industry right now. Mm-hmm. So when he became toxic because he fired Rory?
No, I was just thinking for the different shows he's been on that it didn't work out, and it always ended bad. So
when did it not work out? Problem? How much money is he making now?
Oh, I get it. I mean,
he's making a lot of money. I mean, you know, depends on what you think is a lot of money, but you know, I think Joe's doing a lot of things. All right, let's take a break. What else do we have when we come back? What are we doing?
Fun topic. There's a new thing going on. Airline flights. They having these mystery flights happening, and I wonder, you know, if you'd be down to get on it. So basically, they give you clues, Cam. So it's like the Masked Singer.
Mike about.
So Cam, look, real quick before he get mad. So they give you clues like the Masked Singer that let you know what you need to pack and things like that. And it's a mystery destination.
But you don't know where you going.
It's a mystery destination. You're getting some clues. You know, would you get on the flight? That's the new thing now. So when we come back, I think that'd be something fun to talk about. Would you do that, Cam? Would you get down with the get down?
All right. Well, all right. Michael Shawn, Takeover Legends. Don't get mad at me when
Mike's already been on a mystery flight.
I've been on a mystery flight, and I wound up.
Participate.
I was in the airport for 48 hours. Like Jesus. Oh Jesus. All right, man. All right. Michael Shawn, Takeover Legends. We'll be right back, y'all. Yeah, yo.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out.
All right, Jay. I know you're about to say real quick.
Yeah, real quick.
We done had Petey Crack. This is what we call real quick with Jay Black.
But Petey, we like to have some fun towards the end, and just throw some things out there. It usually is like similar to Wheel of Fortune or Jeopardy. Then you just got to pick one. But in this case, we're gonna do something different. We're gonna throw you're single. Everybody's single. Mm-hmm. You got a free pass. It's 2 females. You got to pick one. The picture should come up. You have to pick one. Whatever happens that night happens that night. Who was Petey Crack choosing? What's the first image we got? Ashanti or Keisha Cole? Who was Petey taking to that hotel room that night?
Honestly, man. See, look, Ashanti is a little more sexier than Keisha, but I don't like her attitude. I like Keisha attitude. I would take Keisha.
All right. Let's keep it moving. The next one. I got another one. Let's go. Who I got next? Cardi B or Megan?
Megan.
All day?
All day, every day.
Next one. You ain't got to elaborate.
Yeah, I ain't a fan of her rap, but that body.
No, I like the raps. I like everything about her.
I bet you do, Petey.
All right, Petey, you got to choose Meghan Markle, Kim Kardashian. Who you going with?
Definitely Meghan Markle, man. I'm not messing with Kim.
Wait a second.
Wait, is it because you got a free pass?
Because of Kanye? Because of Kanye?
No, not because of Kanye. Because of everybody.
Oh my God.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Your escape from reality. Right here on Free Agent Radio.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out.
I got to call Coco Brown. Coco, good morning. Wait, is she up? Let me call her. I'll be back.
She might be asleep.
I'll be back.
Hold on. No. Don't go nowhere because I'll call her too.
Mike's calling D-Ray Davis live.
No, I'm calling Coco.
Calling Coco live. Oh, she sent you the voicemail?
We're about to start terrorizing everybody.
It's just calling people in our phones. I like it. Try the Diddy number. Try to call Diddy.
I don't have a Diddy number. Why?
I don't have it. I wanted to come from
you. No, you call it. You call the Diddy number. I'm not going to do it from my phone. Why I got to do it from my phone? Shorty's got to say call Mike J. Michael Jackson. Ain't nobody got that number.
I think he said call Mike Biv. Probably. She probably said.
Call Mike Biv. Call Mike Biv.
I don't know if this is the. All right.
Who's this?
Michael Bivens, some new edition.
He's driving me out of my mind. He's not going to answer. He's not going to answer.
You know you, Jay?
Stop.
Yeah, let's call Kobe.
Hello?
Yo, Biv.
Yes?
Oh, wrong number.
No, is that Michael Bivens?
I'm afraid so.
All right. You know Mike?
You know Michael Bivens?
Mike Bivens?
Yeah.
Yes.
God, I haven't had a phone call for him in years. I got this number 10 years ago, and it just happened to be Mike's old number, and I get these calls all the time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, we're from a radio station. Can you hear me? We're from a radio station.
We were good friends about 10 years ago, like you said, yeah. And I ain't got his new number. I figured let me try it. And you.
I wish I had his number for you. But tell him I want concert tickets. My name is Tom.
Wait, Tom. Are you a fan of Michael Bivens? Are you a fan?
Can you hear? Are you a fan of Michael Bivens?
I don't know his music at all.
Oh, you don't know, but all right. But Tom, sorry to harass you this early in the morning, but
No, I'm up and at him, so no problem.
All right, Tom. All right.
All right.
Thanks,
Thank
Tom.
you. Bye.
All right, Tom.
Do you see how happy he is about life when you're white? Do you see how happy? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I'm talking about right now.
You call somebody black this early and they mad. What? They angry.
No, I don't know that dude. I
wish I had Mike's number. I'd give it to you right now.
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. Your escape from reality. Right here on Free Agent Radio.
Yeah, Michael, Shawn, and Takeover Legends. What up, y'all? Listen, Jay Black, DJ Cam, Michael, Shawn, Sexy Mo coming up with allegedly. How's my mic sound, y'all?
Mic sound good. And Freeway coming up too, for those who don't know, in about another 30 minutes or so.
Jay Black, can you join the Instagram live?
Oh, okay.
Hey, Jesus.
All right.
And I'm trying to get you and Cam on here.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. Look, just trying to get you on here.
IG Live. Uh-oh. I hear you. I gotta find you.
We need Cam on here now, too.
I stopped following you because you tried to fire me, so I gotta follow you again.
Well, keep your ass off then. Cam, keep your ass off then.
Wait, where's the request?
You got to spell his name again.
No, I blocked you already. I already blocked you.
Mike,
I blocked you.
Oh, God. Wait,
that was good.
Hold on. Let me get Cam on here because I don't need Jay Black.
All right, there's my post.
I need Cam.
All right,
Cam, I sent your request.
Yeah, here it goes.
Yeah, because
okay, I sent you a request too, Mike. I sent you a request.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not accepting it because you're Rory. I got Cam on here. All of a sudden, for some reason, Jay Black identifies with Rory. I have no idea. His identification now is like, I feel what Rory's pain is. Yeah. Rory's gonna be just fine. He's gonna be. See, I got Cam. I still ain't got Jay Black.
I sent you a request.
Dog, I sent you a request.
All right, let me go out and go back in. Maybe that's why. Two double negatives.
Boy, your pullout game is amazing because you'll go in and go back out like so fast. Like, let me pull back out.
There we go.
Let me just pull back out right now. Let me just pull back out for no reason. Let me pull back out. All right, give me something else we can talk about before. All right, give me some other stuff to talk about, and then I'll tell you about what happened in Orlando. Oh, man.
So we got the mystery flight that we need to pay off. You got government.
Do that.
The mystery flight. So actually, you got the image, Shawnee. So what did I want to read it?
Just read it.
Wait, I was waiting for it to come up. So what it is so basically the new thing. I'm had to come out of my IG.
Oh my God, Jay Black, you can't remember what you just said. Okay, there's a flight right now, right? Where it's a mystery flight. A mystery flight. That you just get on the flight and they take you. They give you clues about what to pack and teasing itineraries provided by the airline, and you just go on this mystery flight. Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting there going like, when's the last time? I'm not being a corny comedian, but the last time people got on a mystery boat ride, how'd that wind up? Like, y'all really gonna go on a mystery flight?
Oh, that's your angle.
It's not my angle. It's what really is. Like, y'all really gonna go on a mystery flight? Do you know how much money you have to have life insurance? You have to have money to just go on a mystery flight that they just say they're gonna give you clues on where you're going. That means you can't even tell your job. This is why you have to be rich. You can't even tell your job, like, yo, I need 4 days off, because you don't know where you're going.
I'm doing it. It's fun. Like, be spontaneous, be adventurous. I mean, you're getting clues and you figuring it out. And I mean, I think that is something different. It's unique. And they said it's the new thing. Like
here's a clue. Here's a clue. Oppressing. Here's a clue. Here's a real clue. Bondage. Oh, I want to know this. Would you be more comfortable if the staff was black or white when you got on the plane? Let's say it was all white. The pilots were all white, and the people that were serving you drinks were all white. Would you be a little nervous then if you were like getting clues?
No, I mean that's common with flights now. It ain't always a mixed cast.
So if they were giving you, you're like, they're just doing clues, right? And you get on this plane, and then can you just think about this for a second? We're going where? Where are we going?
That's the mystery of it and the fun part about it. So, like, I'm literally with the Masked Singer. For those who watch it, you get clues and you try to figure things out, and it's fun. So
and you trust it? And you trust it?
I mean, yeah. I mean, come on. You're on a major airline. You think, now, yeah, of course. It'll be fun. Shawnee said not. She's not.
Hey, Cam, are you trusting it, Cam? Are you going to trust this?
Nah.
Jay not really getting on this.
I am. Why not?
Really,
Why not have some fun?
Have fun. We're taking you to another version of America. You're just gonna jump on a plane.
Mystery murder. Yeah, I mean, it's something different. I mean, you're gonna have an idea. I need to know how long is the flight. They probably got clues, like, along all that line. Hey, I know
Jay, it would be more fun. This conversation would be more fun. Mm-hmm. Like, I need you to change what you're thinking right now.
Okay, change my thought process.
It would be more fun if you just said what really Jay Black would think. Not what Jay Black thinks would sound good on the radio. Not opposing thought. Jay Black, you won't get on anything. You won't go anywhere in real life unless you know exactly what's going on. You're full of right now. Why don't you just be who you are? Stop trying to be this person. Be who you really are. Stop trying to be this little radio. I don't want you to be the radio dude. I want you to be the obnoxious, paranoid person that you are in real life.
No, I'm very controlling. I can admit that. But my thought process is, if it's something different.
Oh, would you put your wife on there? Would you put your wife on a plane?
Not without me.
If they said, we don't know where this plane is going, you, your wife, and Jay has kids, but I'm just saying his son, because he has daughters. You're not getting on this plane with you, your wife, and your son, and they go, we don't know where it's going. Can we be the real paranoid Jay Black for once?
All right, I'll be paranoid. I go to paranoid.
You wouldn't even get near the airport.
I do like to know what's going on. I do like to be in control. I do. I can admit
you like to fly the plane.
If I could, absolutely.
You're not going on here. You're not going on this mystery flight. Okay, let me go to somebody. Cam, are you going on this mystery flight? If they just say, hey, Cam, we got a flight. We're going to give you hints as you fly. We're not even going to tell you when you're coming back.
No, not at all.
Let's get Shawnee on here. Because I'm so. Hey, Shawnee, is there any way you could pop up? Can you? Thank you. Jay Black is the most possessive, the most territorial person ever. And it's saying he would get on a flight that says, we're going to give you hints as we take off. Like, what if the hints are we're going to Russia and we're going to enslave you? But go ahead, Shawnee, you tell me. What? Go ahead.
No, I'm not going to be able to do it.
Not.
And Jay is not either.
Yeah,
I know he's not.
I'm like, I need to know certain facts, but I get what you're saying. I'm not going to Russia. I don't want to go to like certain places like that. But I'm thinking vacation spots, and it's like, all right, it's guaranteed to be a fun vacation spot. If it's Jamaica, Bahamas,
Anywhere can be a fun vacation spot. Anywhere.
Why would it be a surprise? Why would they not tell you? They're like N-word. Get on the plane. Let's see where it goes. Let's see where it goes.
All right.
You have a fire situation like Ja Rule. Be like fire.
Cats got on a boat before and didn't know where they was going.
I've been trying to say it. All right, next story.
My reality is I wouldn't be going anyway because my wife already said no. So we talked about that.
Wait a second. Your reality is what?
I wouldn't be going. My wife, she shot it down anyway. We talked about this.
You wasn't going to begin with. That's what I'm saying. Stop acting like Mr. Radio J Black, or stop like be J Black. Be that ignorant ass that was like, I wish I would get on a flight. And I'm supposed to figure out, and you're going to give me a clue. Here's a clue. I'm never getting on.
Oh, God. All right. I got you. I hear you, Mike. I hear you.
No.
What's the next one, Jay? Give me next story.
The governor of New Jersey with the vaccine shot, they're giving out free beer. So if you got your vaccine and you're in the state of New Jersey, they're giving you free beer to show that you got your shot. So if you're thinking about getting it, you want some free beer, that's your incentive. I think he literally said that. I think it's big for him saying that. That's the goal.
God. Look, my family has shots. Stacey's getting her second shot. Jesus, man, y'all make these vaccinations sound so stupid when y'all say this. I'm almost scared what's going to happen 10 years from now. Y'all make this so you get free beer if you get a vaccination.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Like y'all can't even respect us. You're like, hey, you get free beer in a Danish. Like what? Like you get free beer to get a vaccination that's supposed to end the most severe pandemic ever in history. We're gonna give y'all a beer. We're gonna give y'all a oh my God.
I think what's happening is since so many of the vaccines are expiring and they got to trash them per day, so they're trying to just encourage people to take the shot in any way they can. I think that's their positioning.
And who got to lose that money? Them pharmaceutical companies got to lose that money. They told us if we got 60% of America, everybody would be fine. And now all of a sudden it's a rush. Like, wait a second, wait. The pharmaceutical companies we're wasting these vaccinations. We're wasting it. Yeah, but I thought the herd mentality was like, if this amount of the population got it, then everybody would become immune. And then if this amount of the population took the shot, then everybody would be immune. And now all of a sudden it's the mad rush because they're like, wait a second, we got all these shots that haven't been taken. Man, listen.
Good morning, Cali girl. She said it's so disrespectful.
The whole thing is disrespectful. Stacey Mitchell and more women are getting the shot. So the beers is to get men to get it. They offered a beer.
Get the vaccine. Get this
Got a
beer.
great idea.
How about y'all do this? Offer a tax break. How about this? Y'all want people to get the shot? Y'all should have really got yourself together. Offer a tax credit. That if you get the shot, you'll get another $3,500. I promise you, every shot will be taken.
You want to see the video?
Yeah, let's see the video.
But the big one that's getting a lot of buzz, we've got one of the strongest and fastest growing craft beer industries of any American state. We've now got something called Shot and a Beer. So if you could prove that you got your first shot anytime the month of May, to 45 or 50 now participating breweries, and the numbers going up by the day, you get a free beer.
What if people like hard liquor?
Yeah.
Here goes the white boy from TMZ. Here he goes. What if the people from hard liquor? Oh man, he irritates the hell out of me. All right, so get a beer, y'all. Everybody gets a beer. Everybody gets a beer. Go get vaccinated. Everybody gets a beer. I can't even tell you how annoyed I am about this. I can't tell you how it degrades everything of a pandemic that was supposed to kill hundreds of thousands of people have now been downplayed to get a beer. You can get a beer if you take a shot.
Just trying to entice people.
God, I wish I had a leg to stand on because all my kids, well, Monty got hers. Stacy's getting hers. My mom got hers. My dad got hers. My dad got his. My sister got hers. And they're trying to get me to get my
everybody
shot.
But you got it? So what's the problem then? You're not...
No, I just don't understand that. I travel every weekend and I've never gotten COVID. I don't know. It's just common sense just kills me.
You're still at risk though, right?
Supposedly.
I haven't gotten a shot. Me or my kids.
You haven't got yours? Cam got his, right? Cam, you got your shot?
Yeah, I get the second one on Sunday.
I've been moving more than anybody else.
We ain't never got COVID.
I've now had 7 COVID tests. 7.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't want to get involved. Oh, somebody said in Ohio they told people if they get the vaccine, their name will be entered to win $1 million in the lottery. Oh my God. I don't know if that's true in Ohio. Oh my God. Oh my God. The propaganda that goes on. Ashley, good morning. I don't know. At risk if you get the shot too soon. I don't know. All I know is I'm a healthy individual. I just have my allergies have kicked up today. Pollen and everything like that.
Maybe that
might be it. That might be it.
I don't know. Your immune system is compromised. Listen to that. Your immune system is compromised. You're at risk now.
It is compromised. It is so compromised.
And you were at the airport for 2 days yesterday, sleeping around all them people stuck at.
I was sleeping by myself. There was nobody there except literally
the germs around you. Nobody but the germs.
All the germs.
Nobody but the germs.
Nobody but the germs around. Come on.
It was just me and the germs. No, I was like this. Yo, what's your name? And he was like, Germ. I was like, yo, you been around for a while. He was like, real talk. I've been around way before you. I was like, yeah. He was like, did you get the vaccination? And I said, no. He's like, why not? I said, because I'm not scared of you, Germ.
All right, tough
I'm 50. I've been dealing with germs. For 50 years.
I'm gonna put a timestamp of this. You Tuesday and Wednesday, you were in the airport. Thursday,
I was in the airport, Jay.
Now Thursday, you got issues.
And you know what, Jay? I took my mask off on purpose.
Oh no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Oh, you did.
I took my mask off, son.
You living dangerous. Living a dangerous lifestyle, Mike. You're a gangster, huh?
It's a beautiful day outside. I'm going to enjoy more pollen. I'm going to go outside. Right. I'm going to inhale more pollen. Mm-hmm. I don't give up. Y'all cats. Y'all keep believing this nonsense.
Music Emerald. Good morning, Music Emerald.
Y'all gotta be really kidding me right now. Watch 10 years from now when we look back on this. Watch 5 years. Watch 2 years from now when we look back on this and be like, yo, we all got shot up.
No, I'm being serious though. You were 2 days at the airport, and now you got issues right now with the
I've been. How long has this pandemic been going on?
Oh, a little over a year.
Yeah.
I've been on the air. I've been on airplanes every other weekend for this entire year.
So you got lucky.
And I watched I watched airline companies lie and said they were not going to fill the middle seat. Liars. The only airline that didn't fill the middle seat was Delta. Everybody else was an effing liar. I sat next to everybody, every single flight, back and forth, back and forth. And I got another COVID test, another thing about my nose, another thing about my nose, another thing. And thank God it was negative. I'm not saying COVID ain't real. I'm just saying there's certain things about this whole COVID thing that just don't add up. That's all I'm saying. It just don't add up. Jay, you went to work. You go to work with your employees. And you ain't wearing your mask around them all the time.
No, I do. I wear mine. I haven't got the shot. I don't plan on getting the shot right now. But
whoa.
Oh my!
Hold up. Let's get the Let's get that fullest meter. Let's get that. Yeah. Cam, make that noise. Tosh. This is called the fullest meter. All of a sudden, the fullest meter just clinked off. Ding, 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 ding. So you're a manager, and you ain't get the shot.
I mean, when you
Thank
work
you, Tosh.
You work with, they're glad to have you back and safe. But Tosh, Mike has been at the airport for 2 days. He's sniffling now.
And Jay Black's been around his employees every single day.
You talking reckless.
Every single day.
And I wear a mask when I'm out and about.
Did you get the shot, Jay? Did you get the shot?
No, sir. I'm still evaluating.
Evaluating, and he's putting people at risk. Hey, what are you talking about? You hypocrite. You're not talking to your household. You're talking to hundreds and thousands of people. You can't be a hypocrite like that and be like, Mike, you need to do this. And you're not taking a shot, and you got employees, so you're sending them home to their families. Jay Black, you ain't ish.
Good morning, Tamara. Good morning. Mike is back. Ish. Yes, Mike is back with the
Mike is back.
With being in the air, with the
Jay Black
being in the airport.
Jay Black has now transferred COVID-19 and Ebola. He still got Ebola. In the beginning, airlines didn't fill the middle seat, or they moved people. Kathy, you don't know nothing about nothing. You don't know nothing about nothing, Kathy. I was on them air. Let me tell you what you can't tell me about is airline travel. The only airline that stuck to what they were saying after 3 weeks was Delta. I sat right next to people on American. I sat right next to people on Spirit. I sat right next to people on all those airlines and had my arm sharing the same armrest. The only difference was that we all disinfected it ourselves. We disinfected it. Everybody had their wipies. I hate. Now, unfortunately, if you sick, you got if you sick, you got. I got allergies. Yeah. It's May.
I'm just.
It's May.
2 days in a row in the house in the airport, Mike, with the germs around you. I'm just saying, let's not ignore that.
Dude, how about this? My immune system is so gangster. I don't give a. I promise you, I'll live through COVID. I promise you, I already had COVID. I promise you, I already did.
Well, you get a shot.
I flew American twice during the pandemic. You don't, girl. You flew American during the first 3 weeks. First of all, why was you flying? Why was you flying during the pandemic? Why was you flying?
Here we go.
Go ahead, let's play. Matter of fact, call the number 609-699-1386. Why was you flying?
609-699-1386. What Kylie girl
call
says,
up.
So if you get a shot, you can still get it, but not as bad. Make it make sense.
It is allergies.
So you get the shot, you can still get COVID. I guess the shot is supposed to prevent it. So yeah, I guess.
Don't none of y'all know nothing about nothing. That's what I'm saying. We just go and fall in line within the thousands and put your arm up and get shot.
But yeah, if the vaccine is supposed to prevent it, how can you get it after that? But I guess it ain't. Nothing is 100%.
Do you have somebody who could have researched the vaccination? Nobody. Does anybody have anybody who could have researched information on the vaccination? I'm not saying get it or don't get it. I'm just saying, did anybody have anybody except what they were told by CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, NBC, ABC, CBS, and all that? Does anybody have anybody who could have researched it before them? No.
So I see the comment says vaccines don't prevent it. It makes it less severe. So I guess. Okay.
And where are we learning all that? And I'm not saying that's wrong. But we learn this from somebody who gives us the information. We're just the sheep. That's all we are. We're just the sheep. And they say, take this, and we go, okay. How can you research something that is new?
Good point, Tosh. How can you research it when it's never been?
So how can you be sure but you sure took that vaccination? I'm not saying not to take it or to take it. Let's just be real. When you put your arm out and you take the vaccination, you don't know what you're getting. You don't know what you're getting.
I wonder if Freeway got the shot. I just would ask. I'm curious to know.
It probably does because, Freeway had, we have Freeway coming on the show. Shout out to Philadelphia Freeway, but obviously he's dealt with some serious health issues.
Yeah, his kidneys.
So at that point, they're going to tell
dialysis.
you, dialysis.
And he's still traveling and stuff and doing shows, or was.
But I just want to know, all the people who are sending in messages and all the people, are you 100% sure that what you took, you should have taken? That's all I want. I just want the truth. Are you 100% sure? Like, I'm scared. Look, here goes Kathy. I was masked up, gloved up, and I had my antibacterial wipes. I wiped down my chair and surroundings. I didn't talk to anybody. I was being careful as possible.
She's in a bubble. Kathy, like, I ain't talking to her. She ain't even talk to you. Your breath. I don't even want nothing flying.
Oh, I'm good.
Stacy, like, nah.
And how about this, Kathy? I talked to everybody. I did not, I disinfected some of my chairs, but I talked to everybody. And I was rocking out. I'm not trying to jinx myself. But I'm good. And I know I had COVID. I know I spent 2 weeks in the apartment in Grand Prairie, Texas, and I was destroyed. And I sat there and laid on that bed, that couch, and I could not move. I know I got it. And I'm good. There have been cases that people got the shot, still got it, and some people passed away, unfortunately. Listen, all I'm asking is to be real. We really don't know. That's all I'm asking. I'm not trying to argue nobody today. I'm not trying to argue anything. I'm just saying, be honest. You don't know what you're taking. Everybody loves my coworker. Let me read this. My coworker and her dad recently had COVID after getting their first vaccinations. Neither one of them has had it this whole time. Then they got the vaccine and it ended up. I'm not trying to push conspiracy theories. I'm not trying to push anything. I'm just trying to say none of us really. Oh, damn. My bad, y'all. All right, I'm back. I'm just trying to say we really don't know what we're taking. We really don't know what's going on. That's all I'm saying. Like, let's just admit we're just rolling the dice on this. That's all I'm saying.
Good morning,
I thought
Billy.
Mike was worried about Mike when his phone was at 2%.
Oh, no. He said, okay. Yeah, he was worried about you. Yeah, he was saying he was worried about you.
Oh, no, I was about to fight this white dude at the airport yesterday. Oh, man, I don't know. How much time we got? We got time?
You got about 10 minutes, but Free should be jumping in about 10 minutes. Yeah, you got time.
Okay, so I got to take a black and mild break. So, okay, I get off the plane, and it's been a long 48 hours. So I get off the plane, and I'm trying to call because I'm listening to Cam. I'm listening to Jay Black, Mo, and Shawnee, and they're doing a good job. And, I'm trying to call in and everything like that. Cam puts me on hold. It was so funny.
Yeah,
he put me on hold.
That was funny. Yeah.
And then they would make something.
We were in conversation.
He's like, Mike, gonna wait. Is it?
And I text everybody. I was like, yo, I'm on hold. He put me on hold, so I listened to the show. But I'm talking the way I'm talking to you guys on my phone, and this white dude pops up, and it's so funny how white dudes think when they pop up that literally they're supposed to scare you, that you're supposed to be scary records. I'm just talking. I'm looking at the big window at the airport. I'm just looking, And he pops up like, I'm trying to sleep. And I was like, what?
Oh, you was talking loud. You disturbed
I was talking loud and woke his ass
airport.
up. First of all, don't get mad at me because your ass was drinking all night and now all of a sudden you wake up. So honestly, he really tried to punk me. And I was like, and I'm not talking tough because I don't talk tough. And I was like, if you don't sit your ass down. Oh, hold up. We got a comment. Mike, we did you dirty. We could have got you an Uber. We used your last 9% to talk. Oh, yeah, of course. They did. Did me dirty.
It's about being responsible, Ty. She should have had a fully charged phone, but go ahead.
Okay, after getting off a flight. That makes sense. Yeah, after getting off a flight. So anyway, the white boy jumps up and tried to scare me, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" So then I moved away from him and was talking to you guys again, and I was like, "I only have 7%, only have 6%, only have 5%," and we're joking. So I forget because I'm not even thinking about the dude that I forget that I'm walking towards him again, not on purpose. I'm not trying to start, and he pops up again. Like, because he's laying, he's like, no, he's laying flat. He's laying flat on the seats. He's laying, and he pops up. He's like, now I'm really like, wow, I really want to get my frustration because I've had a bad 2 days, and I really want to punch him in the face, like just real quick, because I know he's not going to press charges. Because he's horrible. He's laying there horribly. Right? So, okay. So I say what I say to him, and I'm on the phone. If you guys get the recording, I'm on the phone, and I move away. And then I finish with y'all. I got a 1%. And Cam was like, yo, we ain't even give a damn about you. I'm like, all right, cool. Cam was like, we can care less if you was on the show. I was like, all right, cool. All right, 1%, gotta go. That's what Cam said.
He did.
Yeah, I said it, yeah.
See, he's still Suge Knight. He not even Suge Knight. He's Suge mild. He's Suge middays.
He was bragging. Like he said, we didn't even need to take a break. We went to straight 3 hours. Didn't even take a break.
It was good.
Yeah, that's what Cam. He was talking.
It was good. Yeah. It was good. So I get off, and now I'm looking for a charger. So I get off, right, and now I have to plug my phone in. But the charger is next to the dude, and I don't know how close. I don't know how close. You ever have somebody who you're not even thinking about? I swear on this, y'all. I wasn't even thinking about him. I was just going to the nearest plug to plug my phone in, and then I just happened to plug it in, and then it didn't charge automatically. So I was like, God, these whack-ass chargers, this is why I shouldn't be messing with Spirit. And he had the nerve to pop his head up.
I know why.
And he looked.
Because you moved the first time.
No. He looked, and I said, what do you want to do?
Oh, nice. Now we talk.
There we go. Now we talk.
What?
All I was doing was putting the chart. I'm not a tough guy, y'all. I'm not. He popped his head up and looked. I said, what do you want to do? And he laid his head back down.
Exactly.
And I swear on everything, if there wasn't such thing as charges and you can get and I'm on probation right now, I wanted to punch him. I wanted to beat him on this, dog. I just, this. Mm-hmm. There was a certain person, who was it that said, Ali Sadiq, comedian, said he was at a gas station and he was pumping his gas on Instagram, right? He was pumping his gas and this lady asked him for something and he was like, I don't have anything but credit cards in my pockets. I don't have any cash. And she was like, oh, don't get an attitude with me, you angry N-word. And he was like, even in their worst situations, they think they're better than you. And this airport situation was like, dog, you're a mess. And you was really trying to get at me because I was on the phone doing a radio show. And then when everything was clear and it was just me and him, I said, what are you going to do? He laid his head back down. Y'all really don't want this smoke.
You're in a public place. There's no way I do hate when people are all loud on the phone.
But that's what I'm saying, Jay. I'm not even that. I'm not even the dude to be on some old loud stuff. I was just, I explained to and you know what's funny? While I was doing an interview with you guys, when I was doing not the interview, but the show, there were people around me laughing, listening, and they were literally giggling about what I was saying, and I kept saying like y'all didn't hear it, but I was like I put them like Free Agent Radio downloaded, and cats was taking their phone out. They were taking their phone out. Like, who is he talking to? Except this one white dude who was really trying to act like, Doug, I'm telling you, like, God bless him. I hope everything works out in your life. You were struggling, and I know what you were doing the night before because you were blasted laying on that thing. But I was like, when I saw that Ali Sadiq, if you watch it on Instagram, he's a comedian. He was like, even when they're homeless, they think they're better than us.
That's deep. That's deep. But I think when he first popped his head up to give you the stink eye, you probably shouldn't have moved, because then that would have stood your ground. He felt a little comfortable and cocky the second time around. So.
No, because I was trying to. Then I was like,
he was trying to be respectful.
I thought maybe I'm making a scene, and then I was like, yeah. I realized I am making a scene because I have to talk loudly to talk to y'all in the middle of the thing in the Philadelphia airport by Chickies and Pete's. In what is it? What is it? Gate. Is that E? I think that's Gate E. Shout out to Chickies and Pete's. Got the best crab fries in the history of the world. They were thinking Mike. What was that comment real quick? They were thinking Mike was some big slim. No, I wish they were, because I would have had security choke his ass the hell up. All right, we got more minutes until Freeway comes. Philadelphia Freeway, Rockefeller Records, state property, the whole nine is coming on the show. And
you got also next week Keita Rose.
Oh, Keita Rose. For those who don't know, Keita Rose Instagram fame. She does some of the best posts. Oh, and I forgot to tell y'all, Keita Rose is going to be on here. I talked to her. That's going to be crazy. Keita Rose is amazing. It would be funny if Mike is trending on YouTube for an almost fight. That would be my life.
Almost fight.
That would be my life, that I'm trending for an almost fight. And the funny thing is, unlike other people, I try, especially when I'm sober, I try and think about ahead of time. Like, if I punch this dude, where does this go? But I really feel like if I would have punched him like 3 times, nothing would have happened because I was at the spirit gate. Security's not coming to the spirit gate. I feel like I could have got away with this.
Good morning, Nice With It. Hey.
What up, Nice With It? What's going on? Oh, okay. So how much time we got, Jay?
You got about 3 minutes or so. We could take
until
a break.
Freeway gets on here?
Yeah, he should. Hopefully he's timely. He should be timely. But yeah, a couple minutes before Free.
All right, new show on Netflix. Not new show, but a show on Netflix called Startup. Please, please, guys, please watch Startup.
Black people?
God damn it. Why does it always have to be that? That's the requisite for watching something.
I just want to know because I like to support our people.
Do you watch anything that doesn't have black people? Like, I respect your gangsters. Like, I respect. But do you watch shows that may not have a bunch of white people? I mean, black people?
The MTV, The Challenge. I told you I like those shows, like The Challenge and stuff like that. I watch those.
So the Startup does have a main character. So it's about the cryptocurrency. Don't get distracted. But they have a startup company, but it goes from the hood to everything. And one of the main characters is black, an amazing character, and it has like his family, and they're in Miami. It's based out of Miami. Please watch the Startup. Please. Like Jay, Cam, please. Watch the Startup, because once it starts, it's going to get you, it's going to grab you, and you're not going to stop watching it. Last night I was watching like episode 8.
Damn.
Dog, I watched it on the airplane. You know what? Because I had to stay in Orlando, that airport, for 48 hours. I watched it there. That got me through the whole thing, just watching the Startup.
Got you. Our guest is in the waiting room, by the way. I see our guest. We good.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he punctual. He was early.
Freeway's on
early. He was early. Yeah.
Doesn't he say it early?
Early, remember? Yes.
Oh, respect the gangster.
Ladies and gentlemen, Philadelphia Freeway's in the building. Bring him in. Damn it. Bring him in. I was going to take a Black and Mild break, But we're gonna bring Philadelphia Freeways in the building. God, what?
Early.
Freeway, first of all, thank you, y'all. I mean, we're thanking you for coming on. What's good? What's going on?
Oh man, it's all good, man. You know, today is the Eid for Muslims. You know, it's our celebration day. You know, so I'm excited about that. The end of Ramadan. You know, I'm just in a good space right now. I'm happy.
Freeway, let me tell you something. When it comes to this Rockefeller thing, and it comes to state property and stuff like that, and what y'all meant to hip hop, and what y'all still mean to hip hop, you are such. I wish I could curse the way I want to curse. You were such a big part of songs that rang out in clubs, that rang out so crazy, so legendary. And you're such a part of this whole damn thing. Sometimes I want to know, like, were there certain songs when you wrote them? Did you even know how that people would be singing these lyrics? Like, literally, a DJ can drop your part in like multiple songs and just drop it and let them sing. Could you feel what you were writing?
I mean, I just was putting my truth down, you know, when I know I believed in it, I know I felt it, and I really hope that people would feel the same way about it. But you never know, you know, when you're creating it, you just put your all into it and hope that people accept it.
You did something, and I'm not saying this to start controversy. You did something that only, I think, Eminem and maybe Nas. Your verse overshadowed Hov's verse.
Nah, you can't say that.
Son, you said that. No, stop.
The reason why I say that is because in that time and space, people didn't even know who I was. So without Hov, that song wouldn't be what it is. You know what I'm saying? So.
No, you're exactly right. You're 100% right. But just as a hip hop person who I'm 50, 1971, born in the Bronx. When you said it's a cold winter, and you started, and you went, that verse is one of the illest verses ever. You said, not nigga, laugh about it. And Hov killed it. Like, it wasn't like Hov didn't put a dope verse on that song, even though what we do is wrong. It's just that your verse stood out so crazy. Like when we would play that at clubs, no matter what city I was at, even when I was working in Philly, especially in Philly, when you were writing it, like, did you know? When did you feel it was special? Like, when did you know? Like, yo, I killed this.
I mean, I felt strong about the song after it was completed. You know, we was in baseline, so Jay was like in the front room where the pool table and stuff was at. So when I finished my verse, I called him in to originally just say to keep goings. You know what I mean? Just to add an extra element to the song.
Keep going.
He came in, he was listening to it, and he sat there like 10 minutes and was like mumbling to himself. Then he went in the booth, one take, whole never slacking, man, zipping in the black range. I was like, oh man, it's going down. So, you know, I did a lot of bars, so he was going to come back and finish it. He had to go take care of something, so he left. Then Beans wound up coming to the studio, and I let Beans hear the record. He like, I'm jumping on this joint. And the rest is history. Classic.
Because I always say this, and me and Jay Black were talking about this, about there needs to be a documentary on that certain lifespan of, it was Rockefeller, which was Philly. I mean, obviously it was Jay-Z. Obviously, no, I know it was Jay. I know it was Bleak. I know it was Dame. But then it was Freeway. It was Beanie, Freeway. It was State Property, the whole from PD Crack, Oskino and Sparks. Then it was Philly was, but it was that time where it was, you guys had killed the entire world. Then it was AI playing for the Sixers.
Yeah,
it was Donovan McNabb.
Time,
and Philly was like, when you guys would walk into a club, like, and I try to tell people, y'all don't understand. When y'all would walk into a club, it would change everything. And there was no social media, but everybody knew about it the next day. Everybody knew that y'all had stepped into whatever club, Suite 450, Bahama Bay, whatever it was. It could be Transit Nightclub, Palmer's, wherever y'all walked in, how did you feel? I just want to know, how did you feel when you guys were like the biggest group in hip hop?
I mean, it felt amazing. Lesson for the young artists. It felt like it was never going to end. It felt like it would never have an expiration date. I was in the midst of living my dream. Chauffeurs, door to door, like I mean, everything. It was a great feeling. And when it ended, when Rockefeller broke up, I just had to get my mind together and focus, and then I went back to what got me to Rockefeller in the first place, and that's hard work. It was dropping projects, independent projects, Month of Madness, where I dropped a song every day for 31 days. Just hard work, and that's what it takes to stay around and stay relevant.
And I did a show, you're not even gonna remember this. I was at a college, and you were sitting in a room by yourself, and you had some food around you, and your squad had moved out, and I was hosting it. And I was like, even being on the radio out there, I had never got to meet you like one-on-one. And I went in there, I was like, yo, Freeway, like, yo. And I played myself so crazy. I was like, yo, I just want to tell you, you're one of the most underrated lyricists. And all you said was, yo, thank you. And I was like, I just want to let you know that. Like, lyrically, there are some things that you've said, and your flow has been so crazy that I'm like, and I was born in the Bronx. So I was always leaning towards New York. I was always leaning towards New York rappers. Always. KRS-One, Rakim, and Eminem Cat. But between y'all and Black Thought, that's when I was like, wow,
Black
these
Thought,
cats.
the man, bro.
Man, but you Philly cats got this whole different. Y'all got a whole different lingo. Y'all got a whole different flow, and I can't even really explain it. Can you tell us what is it about you cats that even Beans' style? Y'all got a whole different flow, and I don't know where does it come from? How is it created?
Oh man, they say we got a river in Philly called the Schuylkill River, and they say it's that Schuylkill punch. They say it comes from that Schuylkill River. We sip in that Schuylkill River and make our flows crazy, but in reality, it's the passion, it's the grit of the city. Like, it's the wanting to make it out, wanting to get your family out. Like, everybody got that hunger in Philly, so it resonates into the music.
So what was the moment, because you said it yourself, when Rockefeller, we're talking to Philadelphia Freeway, on Free Agent Radio. Download the Free Agent Radio app. It's absolutely free. If you want to see it, check us out on Media Room 360 on all your Roku TVs. You said when it ended, what were the clues to you? Did you feel that things were going bad, and what were they? What were the clues that came to you? They were like, well, this ain't going the way it should go.
I mean, it was just a lot of friction, between the powers that be. We didn't really know that it was going to be over until the end. We got a phone call, and they told us it was over. We was all in the studio in Philly. And we got a call, and they was like, y'all getting dropped. And, it was devastating to me at first, because I'm like, what am I going to do now? But then once I came to my senses, I'm like, I'm already famous. The hard job is already done. So like I told you, I just went back to going hard and putting in hard work, and kept me afloat to this day.
And there's nothing, and this has been talked about a bunch of times, like y'all held Rockefeller down so crazy. When that Jadakiss and Beanie thing happened, what were your thoughts on it? Were you like, why are we going at Jadakiss? Or just give us what your thoughts are and what the behind the scenes were when that happened, because that was legendary.
Of course, I respected them as artists. I remember when I first came home from jail, and my man had "We Are the Streets" and we riding around. It was crazy, and there was a lot of similarities, in their music, because we went through a lot of the same things. So of course, I respect them as artists, but it was wartime. They was going against the team, so we was ready on all levels.
Did you ever think to yourself, well, Jay, why don't you say something? Why don't you go at him?
I mean, Jay was the boss. Let me tell you one thing. like we was. I think this was the second time we went to Hot 97 and we was like really going at it with the locks and like Styles and them called up there.
Yeah, it was
And it was,
legendary.
yeah, it was, but it was heated like on some real street. Like, you know what I mean? We from Philly, so you know how we was coming. Like we was like, you know what I mean? And we was expecting anything when we came out the building. So like my whole mind frame is like when we get out of here, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. Like they call and threaten us, say they're gonna be outside. So, you know, we was all ready for that. And then when we came down, got off the elevator, was in the lobby. J.
I know that lobby. We worked at Hot 97. I know that lobby.
Yeah.
I know that lobby.
J. Damon Biggs was right there. I was like, wow, like, you know what I mean? That gave me a whole nother level of respect for them. You know what I'm saying? Because in the middle of the war, the boss was out right there with us, you know.
That's dope. That's dope. Let me just ask you this. Give me the one moment.
But on the flip side though, like I'm glad nothing really went left because like the Locks is like some people in the game that I really consider my friends, like Kiss Styles and Sheik is like my homies. Like, you know, me and Kiss probably just did like 4 shows together in a row. Like that's my man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm happy, you know, we was able to iron it out.
You know what? I'm glad you said that, Free. I'm glad you said that because it could have easily went somewhere really bad.
Yeah, for sure.
Like it could have really at any time if y'all could have caught it, if y'all would have seen each other at the wrong place at the wrong time. So when you see these younger rappers now, and you've been through all the craziness. When you see these younger rappers now, and hey, I'm grown, so I've never been a part of this. What advice do you have to them when you see a Pop Smoke unfortunately lose his life? When you see Von lose his life?
Rest in peace to Pop Smoke. Rest in peace to King Von. My advice is, man, I know how it feels to be young, to be hot-headed, and, you know, wanting to ride for your team and all that, but getting into music, the goal is to get out of the streets. The goal is to earn some legitimate money so you don't got to watch back. The goal is to make sure your family is cool. So I don't think it's smart to, you know, get into the music business and then get into some street stuff after that. It don't really make no sense.
No, it doesn't make. And I asked, and I don't think I asked this question correctly to Mano because I want these younger cats to understand that we're all human. Was there ever a point, Freeway, where you were in the middle of being in hip hop, and see, this word makes everybody go like, whatever. I'm just gonna say it. Was this ever a moment where you were scared, where you were like, yo, this is getting crazy right now? Like I'm in the middle of something, and all I'm trying to do is make music.
I never, like, at the point of time when we really was going through it, I wasn't scared because I was young and hot-headed, and I just came from that element. Like, you know, that's how I was living my life for years before I became famous. Like, you know, so it was just like normal to me. But, you know, now that I'm older and I had some sense, you know, it didn't really make sense. You know, it really could have been a scary situation. You know, because we even just how we was moving around, like, you know, if we'd have got pulled over at some point in time, we could probably still be in jail. Like how we was riding and how we was moving, you know. So it was dangerous, you know, but you know, alhamdulillah, we made it through, and you know, we still here.
And your evolution has been. I just respect you because your evolution has been so amazing, and how you are with your faith and being Muslim, and I just wish I wish these younger cats, and there are younger people who are looking to you and going like, well, maybe I can go that route. Maybe I can still be a dope MC and still have and still go that route. I always want to ask you, what's your favorite lyric that you ever wrote? What's the one lyric that you wrote that you were like, I don't care if anybody knows it, just the verse that you wrote that you were like, I just destroyed this.
I would have to say What We Do because it's the most legendary verse, you know, but like a lot of the new stuff that I've been creating has been very personal and very crazy. Like this new music that I'm getting ready to release, y'all gonna love it, you know. I've been through a lot from being on dialysis for 4 years to losing my son to now my daughter fighting cancer. Like, and all that is in the music, and like it's so personal and passionate. Y'all gonna love it.
And and man, first of all, prayers to your family. Prayers to your family.
Thank you.
I've always said this. I said we never got to see Biggie and Tupac evolve because they died too young. We got to see Jay-Z.
I think about that a lot too. How dope they would be right now.
Yeah, they'd be speaking upon things that you're talking about now. And even with the Jay-Z 444 album, I was like, we finally got to see MC be able to live through 20, through 30, into his 40s, and actually speak on things like between even talking about his mom coming out as a lesbian, talking about the troubles with his relationship. It's just, I would have loved to see what Tupac, Biggie, and a bunch of them, I'm missing a bunch of them, would have been talking about. Like right now, with everything that you've gone through and the things that you're talking about on your new music, have you ever said anything in a song that you regret? Did you ever say anything that you were like, right now that you go like, I probably, because I have jokes. I've been a comedian for over 20 years, and they are jokes that now I look back on, I go like, God, I shouldn't have said that.
If I might have had something that wasn't as hot as it could have been, but I don't think I have anything that I regret saying, because a lot of my music just come from the heart, come from the truth.
All right, give me we got to do this. The one song that nobody knows that Freeway loves, that everybody would wild out if they realized that the one song that you love, the one song. The one song that nobody knows that Freeway F's with for real. That when you're in your car, making your way to life today takes everything you got.
Homebound.
No, sing it again. Go ahead. Do it again. Do it again.
Making my way down south. Okay. If I could jump into the sky, something under. That's my joint.
That joint is so hot.
Yo,
that joint is so fire. Yo, the fact that you got that. Hold on, the only part that we all know, because the words I'd be kind of shaky on, but we all know this part. All right, what's the movie? You can't be a hood movie. What's the movie that Philadelphia Freeway likes and people like, you like that movie?
Aladdin.
You know what, Freeway? Me and you gonna thumb wrestle. He said Aladdin. Aladdin is fire.
The classic or the Will Smith?
The classic. What are you talking about?
The classic.
Will Smith. I love that joint too. I love that.
Yeah.
But the original.
Original Aladdin. The original Aladdin is fine. Okay.
Here we go. This is fun. I like this now.
Okay, Freeway. The TV show. Because listen, I'm asking you this because Jay Black has a problem. He won't watch anything that black people ain't in. And you're supposed to support. Like, we're supposed to support everything, but he won't. He's not open. Like the song that you said, he would never listen to that.
You cry. Well, yeah. I like. All
right, a TV show that you watch, that you F with, that nobody would know you F with.
Man, there's a bunch of them. Newer shows like The Flash. I love The Flash.
Yes, I'm with you there.
I love all the Marvel Jones. Dexter.
Dexter is crazy. Yes, Dexter's a dope show.
There's a lot of shows that I watch.
How about the TV shows back in the day? TV shows back in the day that nobody would know that you was rocking with.
TV shows back in the day. I probably liked a lot of things that everybody else liked. Darkwing Duck. I love Darkwing Duck. Yeah, it's my John DuckTales. I love Buck Tails because they always like they got the rich uncle, so they always traveling. Like they might be in Africa, like they be discovering stuff that you've seen in the history books. They be like saving Atlantis and all kinds of stuff. Like they was gonna take me on an adventure every week. I was on a different adventure.
All right. Your favorite athlete right now?
Of course, Brian.
Thank you. Your favorite sport?
You know, I got a beard cream company. It's called Best Beard Cream. I gotta get Brian some beard cream.
You got to get Brian some beard cream. Okay, Jay Black.
I see
we're gonna give
you a little goatee.
I got my little. Yeah, when you said that, I was like, all right. I
can get you some too. Oh yeah, I got you.
I cut my beard down. My beard was thick, but I cut my beard. Jay ain't never had a beard. That's the.
I tried it. It started itching. I was like, I don't know if this is for me. I couldn't get through that.
That's why you need the beard cream. It promotes good beard growth, you know, so it stop all the itching and all that.
How do you get it?
You could go to www.bestbeardcream.com. That's the website. You know what I'm saying? So you can get it from the website.
All right, Jay, go ahead. Hit him with your questions because Jay couldn't wait to do this.
Yeah, so wanted to have some fun. So I see we on that. So we got 2 females Freeway. So this is what it is. So it's like you got to pick one. We just having fun. It's a free pass. Whatever happens, happen. You know. So it's end of the night. You're heading to the hotel.
Jesus, why do you have to go that deep? All he had to do was pick. Like all he had to do was pick, dog. Now you've made it that he's got to knock it down. Like now all of a sudden he got to pipe it down. Go ahead.
First image. Bring up that first image. Let's see.
The first image.
Oh, y'all got images? Y'all fancy?
Yeah, we fancy.
Hey, Freeway, you ain't got to show off that your beard is that thick by picking it. You ain't got to show off like that, dog. Like, we're building our beards up. But go ahead. Ashanti or Keisha Cole?
You got to pick, Free. Who we going with? Everybody single.
Nelly, my man, but come on. Like, and no disrespect to Keisha Cole. She's beautiful, but that's Ashanti. Like, come on, man.
That's Ashanti.
Yo, is it just
and she had me on her wall on I think it was who album cover was it? I think it was Story Lane's album cover. He had a picture of her and I was on the wall. You know what I mean? So Ashanti all day.
I don't know how Ashanti keeps it up. Yo, Ashanti is most underrated female.
I was about to say.
No, she's one of the most she's one of the most underrated. I've never seen a body stay the way she keeps it going. Go ahead, Jay Black. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I just got caught up with Ashanti. My bad.
All right, next image. Wait, what is going on with them? Johnny.
All right, what's the next image?
Hold on.
Well, just tell him.
Oh, yeah. So next image, who we got? Okay, so we got Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. Who is Freeway riding with? Remember, he said Meg.
Even though I love mommy's Meg.
Wow.
Dog, I'm not gonna lie. I'm Puerto Rican. I would love to say Cardi B. I would love to rock out.
That's what I thought he was gonna rock with.
No, it's not even about rapping skills and nothing. Megan is amazing. Go ahead.
Here we go.
Do the next one.
Megan Marco or Kim?
And she gotta be like, ooh.
Here we go, Free. Megan Marco or Kim Kardashian? You ain't gotta worry about Kanye. You ain't gotta worry about none of that. Who we going with?
Oh man.
Mm-hmm. Megan Marco. No Kim, huh?
Nah, I'm cool. I respect what she's doing though. Getting people out of jail and all that.
Nah, I respect what she's doing. Can we go back to Megan? Can we put Megan back on the screen? I just want to like, she might have the thickest. Like, honestly, if I think about it right now, no, take them chicks off. I need Megan back on there. And I hate the way Megan raps. I'm not even a big.
Plus that thing all natural, like, you know what I mean? Like that thing homegrown.
Listen, I can say whatever I want musically. I can't say like she like Freeway said, she's homegrown. Like that is sitting in the kitchen, just making a plate for you. Man, just clap it up. We just gotta clap it up. Just please clap it up. Please, can you imagine her making you a plate and saying, "Are you hungry? What else do you want?" All right, go ahead, Jay. I'm sorry, I interrupted. My bad. I interrupted.
Let's go to the next one, Shotty. Let's go to the next one.
You had the nerve to bring Meghan Markle after Megan Thee Stallion. What was you thinking?
Like Meghan Markle is dope. You're crazy,
Jay. You're crazy.
You're crazy. All right, here we go.
I can get her number.
Free. Here we go. Megan Good or Maya Free? Who we doing
That's
with?
a rough one right there.
Exactly.
Maya, you know everybody. Maya is a fantasy. We used to fantasize about Maya back in the day. and that's rough because Megan Good, like, you know what I mean? But it's Maya.
All day.
You took Maya, and I think Maya's dope. Maya's dope. I just wish I could bring Megan Good and introduce her to my mom. She'd be so proud.
She'd be so proud.
She'd be so proud. She's like, you did it.
I think I got
one more.
If you brought Maya home, she's right.
No, you're right. She'd be happy too. Like, either way, she'd be happy.
We going to more mature crowd right here, Free.
Like, how'd you get either one of these bitches?
How you pull this off?
How'd you make this happen?
Free. Regina Hall or Sanaa Lathan? Free. Who we going with, Regina or Sanaa?
Dog, I got Sanaa Lathan over everybody, dog.
Oh, that's your number one? Yeah, that's your number one? No, Sanaa Lathan was nice.
I said I did a freestyle on Flex. I said I'm a greedy nigga just because I need 4 Sanaa Lathans. Like, Sanaa? What?
Need 4.
He said I need 4.
I'll take 4, please.
Rappers always got to be greedy. Rappers always can't just get one. Rappers always got to be let me get 4.
You know, in Islam, you got up to 4 wives, so you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my ignorance. I apologize. Yes.
I take 4 Sanaa Lathans.
Oh.
All right, I think I got last one for fun. Here we go.
You got another one? Don't do nothing stupid. Don't do nothing stupid.
You gotta pick Free. Cheryl Underwood, Viola Davis.
Every woman is gorgeous. Every woman is. God, Jay, why would you do that?
Viola be on some before she take that wig off sometimes on Scandal. She looking all right until she, snatch the wig off. Catch it, after one of them court days, when she was dressed up a little bit. When she snatched that wig off.
Right.
You got yourself a hookup.
Oh my God.
You can't think of that show where she would take the wig off when she would get home. She's all frustrated.
Oh my God.
She'd be like,
Yep.
Oh, she looks just like.
Yep.
I hate you for real, Free.
Yep. I couldn't think of the name of that show. Oh my God, that was funny.
Oh, yo, you need to add one.
Listen.
Go ahead.
The star of that Scandal though.
The what?
I said the star of Scandal.
Scandal. What's her name?
Kerry Washington.
Kerry Washington.
Yeah.
So Kerry Washington or Sanaa? Wait, Kerry Washington or Sanaa Lathan then? Grab that beer.
She could get one of the slots. Like, I have 4. I'll take 2. I'll take 2 of each. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, how about since Sanaa Lathan is on your number one list? How about Rihanna or Sanaa Lathan?
Sanaa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why
I love Riri.
I like Riri. I like Riri a lot. I just like her whole attitude. I don't know what. And you know what? She got the attitude that I couldn't even deal with her. Yeah, like I couldn't even deal with her. Like I realized like the marriage would only last like 7 days, but God,
yeah, she'll probably break your heart. She'll probably break your heart. Yeah, definitely probably break your heart.
Now I got one last one that we ask everybody. But I'm gonna set it up by saying Free has been very vulnerable. He shares a lot and he helped, as far as
how you call another grown man vulnerable? Like when did that come without a pause? Like when did it
pause? But the fact that he's opened up, about it, he's sharing a lot of his life.
Yeah,
and helping people. So that's the angle I'm going. So for Free in his personal life, we ask everybody, if you only got one option, nasty sex or making love, which one is Freeway into? Nasty sex or making love?
God,
I had to ask.
I always have a problem with this question. I always have a problem with this question.
This boy said I'm vulnerable. Then he asked me, what do I like? Pause.
Yo, Freeway, he was 2 minutes from reciting poetry. Like, what just happened?
All right, I'm gonna tell you like this. It depends on who it is. Now, if it's annihilation.
You there?
Hold on, we gotta hear this one because he got a whole. Freeway, go ahead.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now because we need this. If it's Sanaya Lathan, it's what?
Depends. You said it depends. No, we can't hear you now. It cut
Can
out.
y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just connected back.
I can't hear y'all, but y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Right, I can't hear y'all, but y'all can hear me. So I said it depends on who it is. I said if it's Sanaya Lathan, I'm making love.
That's hugging. That's hugging.
I'm having nasty sex. Why I can't hear y'all though? Hold up.
I don't know. It's not Lathan. I'm making love, making a stallion. I think, I don't want to play myself, but I think if Megan Thee Stallion held me, I think we'd make love. I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like if Megan,
she ain't gonna make love with you.
I still can't
no,
hear
I
y'all.
just think I feel.
Yeah. Oh, you still can't hear?
No, you can't hear.
Man, because I wanted him to hear the rest of this. Let's see if he can get it right. No, I think if Megan Thee Stallion, I think if she held me, I think we would. Yeah.
She held you.
She held you.
If she held me, like, come on, y'all, like as grown men, for real. If Megan Thee Stallion held you. Like Jay can't say nothing right now. What?
Yeah,
no, Jay can't.
I'm team
No,
Cardi over
if Megan,
Megan,
you're taking Cardi over Megan.
I'm taking Cardi B over Megan.
Oh, you're wild. And the fact that I can hear Cardi's mouth, her voice makes me go like, no, I'm good. If Megan held you, I mean, with every part of her body, dog, that would be like stop.
Nah. Okay, Free just popped back in. Let's see if his audio is good.
Y'all can hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all. Yeah.
All right, so I was just saying, because you said, if you said making love would be with Sanaya Lathan, but I said if Megan held you, I think it could turn into making love. Like if she really put the hands. Like,
yeah, most definitely. But she can't start like that because she talked too much. She talked too much. You know what I mean? So you can't start like that. Like, you gotta let her know what it is.
But if you find out that's not really her, you like, and she's like, that's not really me. You know, don't worry about that Tory Lane situation. No, I just
not at first. Not at first. You ain't gonna have me in the verse. I'm like, lay it down. You ain't know how to do it.
Hey, Freeway, do you follow? Do you watch the verses? Do you watch the verses?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What was your favorite verses?
My favorite verses. I think the Snoop John.
The Snoop and DMX.
The dogs, the verses of the dogs. Yeah, that was my favorite.
I thought that was the dopest one too. Would you is there any way that you guys could have, man, it would be so dope. And I didn't even write this down. Estate Property and the Locks could do a verses. And do a would you be willing?
I think it'd be dope. I'll be willing to do it for sure. Yeah. You know, we gotta take our hat off to the Locks though, because they was around years before us doing it, putting out quality music all the way back from the Clue tapes, when it was just a dream for me to get on, you know what I'm saying? So Definitely take my hat off to him, but I would, it would be dope. I think it would be dope.
But y'all could do all your joints. Like you can do all Beans joints. You could do all your joints.
Yeah.
And you could do anything that was features and stuff like that. Okay. I just thought of this too, and I'm not meaning this in no disrespectful way, Freeway. When you hear the stories with you and Cassidy, does it bother you? Like, because it's one battle, and it was one battle, and people have their view of the battle between you and Cassidy.
Yeah, it don't bother me because the night that I battled Cassidy was the same night that we did the Hot 97. You know what I'm saying? So I was up there spitting my heart out for like 2 hours. And when I went to battle Cassidy afterwards, I ain't really want to repeat none of the stuff that I said on the radio already. You know what I'm saying? So he edged me that night. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? But that's something that is not put out there. Like nobody ever puts that sidebar on that battle that you were on. I didn't even know that happened the same night that y'all just destroyed New York City.
That was a legendary night.
Yeah, like you ain't supposed to hear that. You just hear about, what I mean? That's why as an MC you're supposed to be on point at all times because they ain't gonna talk about that. They just gonna talk about, what they talk about.
Yeah, but if I mean, damn, like I need that to be put as clear. And I got love for Cassidy and everything like that, but that needs to be put
doing this thing too, in the battle scene too.
But my thing is that's supposed to be put out there that you guys, I did not know that the same night that y'all spit the hottest flames ever from people that weren't from New York City. Like, I don't think people understand that Philly came to New York and literally crushed New York that night. And then to go to a studio and then say, I don't want to repeat. You better than me, Freeway, because I would have repeated every mother. I would have been like, you catching all this heat.
Cass was talking about wanting to do a versus with me a couple months ago.
Oh, that would be.
That'd be interesting. Yeah.
It'd be interesting.
I think free. I think no.
Quiet.
No. I got quiet. I got quiet in a good way because I see the competitiveness in you, and I think in your mind you're like, if you would not have caught me at that perfect time when I just finished lighting up New York City on the microphone, and we had just spit bars that I didn't have to worry about repeating, I feel that in your mind you're like, I would have killed you.
I mean, there's really no excuse, but it is what it is, man.
Let that versus happen.
Let that versus.
I'm gonna be Yep. You're like, we ain't got no song. We're gonna go ahead and get these 16.
But on a different note, I don't know if y'all up to speed with what I got going on right now, but I founded a company called Freedom Thinkers Academy. It's music, it's health, it's education, it's culture. On the music front, we about to put out a few projects. I'm about to put out a warm-up project. Then I'm going to put out the official album. And we putting out a Freedom Thinkers compilation with me and a few of the artists that I got on Freedom Thinkers Academy. So that's going to be dope.
How do they support that? Like something like that? How would they support it? Like how can they go to it?
The website is www.freedomthinkersacademy.com. We got some dope things on the educational side too. Like on my website, I have workshops for artists that's trying to reach their full potential in the music business, and we're approved service providers. So now we're offering workforce certification. So you can go to my website and you can pick a course that you want to take. You can sign up for the course. And once you complete the course, you take a test, you pass the test, you get a workforce certification, and you can start earning anywhere between $35,000 to $75,000 a year.
And it's the same website, the Freedom Thinkers?
www.freedomthinkersacademy.com. Freedom Thinkers
Academy.com.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Freedomthinkersacademy.com. Before we wrap this up, and I'd be remiss, and I should have asked you this before we started anything, I should have asked you this. How is your health?
Everything's coming along good. I received the transplant February 5th, 2019. And, I've been maintaining it. Everything's coming along good. Make sure you throw the website back up there.
Freedomthinkersacademy.com. Is that correct? Can you see it?
I think we lost your volume. No, he back.
That's it. Yeah.
freedomthinkersacademy.com. Go there. If you are trying to get a job and be certified, you can make from, you said 35,000 to 70,000.
Yeah, starting. Yep.
So make sure you go out there and check that website. Pure Dopeness Freeway. I salute you. That's from Tamar. Freeway, I just thank you. I know you got a busy schedule. And Jay Black, was it something you wanted to say? Because
you like ask him just to bless us with a little freestyle, just a little bit, just a tiny bit, just off the top.
Man. Off the top.
That wasn't me. That
y'all sound
Freeway.
Y'all sound choppy. Do I sound choppy?
No, you're good.
No, you're good.
All right. Y'all said y'all want me to do something off the top.
Jay Black.
No, you do what you want to do. Like that's Jay Black being a effing groupie. That's Jay Black. But go ahead, Freeway. Go ahead.
What's the name of the show?
Free Agent Radio. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends.
Oh, still the Takeover Legends?
Yes, it is, sir.
Yo, y'all gotta be quiet because y'all sound choppy. All right, listen. My name Philly Free, and when I rap, it's a blessing. I'm holding it down with Michael Shawn. We the Takeover Legends. Who I got? I am Jay Black. And when Jay Black in the building, he ain't taking no slack. I got DJ Cam 609. All the ladies get turned out when I rhyme because my flow dope and they know it's genuine and they know it's a real freestyle coming off the top of my mind. Yo, ain't no MC in the rap game bad as me. Make sure y'all go to the website. It's freedomthinkersacademy.com. And when you log on, it's some things for you, for your kids and your mom. Freedom Thinkers all about it. We're not about letting people get robbed. We're trying to put you on and help you get a job so you could be successful and stay out the streets. And when I'm on the microphone, you know I can't be beat. Holla at your boy, Philly Free.
Yeah, not nigga, laugh about it. What? Freeway, yo, thank you so much, dog. We appreciate you so much. Continued success, continued blessings, continued health, and keep doing what you're doing.
Good, and we appreciate it.
And we hope to have you back soon, ladies and gentlemen.
One more thing.
Oh, go ahead, knock it out.
One more thing. My daughter Harmony, she's fighting cancer. She has a rare cancer called sarcoma. She just had an operation last week. Everything's coming along good. I need everybody to keep her in your prayers. And once again, man, it's important, to stay on top of your health, man. Like what I went through was something that affects a lot of Americans. 3 risk factors for kidney failure. One is hypertension, another one is diabetes, and just being African American is a risk factor. So what's most important for all of us to do is to keep up with our routine physicals. Make sure you see the doctor, get your blood work done at least once a year, because that's the only thing that could tell you what's really going on in your body. So make sure y'all take heed to that.
No, that's real talk. That once a year blood test is trust me, my mom has always told me that. And Freeway, thank you so much, dog. Thank you.
It's all love.
And hopefully we can have you back and soon. So we didn't even get to ask you your top 5 and all that other stuff. So I mean,
ask them real quick. Top 5, your favorite. Your top 5. Free, let's get it.
Listen.
Here we go.
Jay Black. Hold up.
Go ahead.
Black, I can hear you. I can't hear him. He sounds choppy. So you asked me because I can't really hear it.
What Mike said was, before you go, can you give us your top 5 favorite rappers? It don't got to be of all times. He says your top 5 favorite. Like, who's Free?
Jay, Big, Pop, Nas, and Beans.
All right.
Good.
All right, can you hear me now? Can you hear me, Freeway?
You can hear Mike? Can you hear Michael Shawn Free? No, you can't.
No. All right, so wrap it up, Jay. So wrap it up.
All right, so once again, we thank you. We appreciate it because we can't hear Mike, but thank you, appreciate it. We hope to have you back at some point. We were looking for our beard cream. We're gonna make our stuff right. We can get that up there for you.
No, I got you. Just email me a PO box and I'll send y'all some.
All love. All right, appreciate it. Thanks again, everybody. Freeway,
y'all. Freeway.
Man. Eid Mubarak to all the Muslims. Eid Mubarak to all the Muslims. Have a great day, all y'all.
Appreciate you. Thanks, Free. Thank you.
Jay Black got the end of.
Yeah.
He got the end of the conversation.
He got to tell the real lie. Great liar.
put that pressure. I'm like,
I never even said.
Mike didn't say that. Mike
I was like, I was gonna move on and just end it.
I just had to end it with the. You wanted to know. You
Lie.
said
Lie. I need a black and mild smoke break.
Top five. Top five.
God, man. Jesus. Louise. It's amazing.
What? What's amazing?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing at all. Nothing. No, I'm just gonna take this black and mild smoke break and thank y'all for everybody commenting on the interview. Shout out to Philadelphia Freeway. Let's take this quick break. We'll come back. It's Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. I ain't playing with you, Jay.
Y'all, it's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out.
What is the one verse that you wrote that when you got done, you were like, yo, I killed this.
I got this.
Like this was the one verse that you was like, yo, wait till I get in this booth right now.
It's a song, but you never heard it before, so it's nothing that you would be familiar with. But it's a joint I did for a Black Thought project, which he didn't even use the verse. He clipped me off of it. He took my verse. He didn't use my verse, and he put Pusha T on the song. But the verse I did for him was so radical.
You remember it?
I do remember it.
Well, I mean, we hear.
I keep my hair like this, never had a Jerry curl. I'm half black and Rican, this thing natural like a pearl. Hop about the bed, counting bread, cause I'm thorough. Infected with freshness, I'm trying to spread it to the world. First I give it to your girl, then that's how it feel. She said it feels surreal, I said, okay, yeah, that's the deal, yeah.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Your escape from reality. Right here on Free Agent Radio.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out.
Who came to you and said, you know what? We need to put you on New Edition. Like, whose idea was that to take you back to the 16-year-old to be like, now you're going to be part of a band?
When I moved out to LA. And when I moved out to LA, I was still a solo artist. I ran into to Bivens, and I think it might have been Ron, or one of them was with him as well. But it was crazy because we met. We all started at the same time, and we would cross paths. So it was just, we ran into each other at a Whispers concert, matter of fact.
Not at a Whisper. I'm going to beat your ass, Johnny. At a Whispers concert.
I swear to God. And so he goes, and when Mike comes up to me and he asks me, he's like, yo, he said, hey, yo, let me ask you a question. like, do you think you got your just to? I mean, like as a singer, and I mean, like, cause you's a great vocalist. And I reached in my hand and I pulled out my pockets, and nothing but lint fell out. I said, nope.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Your escape from reality. Right here on Free Agent Radio.
Damn, Jay, what was you doing? Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Michael Shawn, Jay Black, Sexy Mo, DJ Cam. Sexy Mo with her version of what we call Allegedly. What up, Mo?
What's good?
Good morning.
Okay. All
Good
right,
morning.
Mo.
How you doing?
Get right to it, girl. Go ahead. Go. All right.
Well, Michael
All right.
Shawn, they say once you go round, I guess you stay down, because allegedly J-Lo is back on the white horse, and I'm talking about Ben Affleck, right?
That was quick.
So, apparently Ben slid in her DMs back in February when he seen everything going wrong with A-Rod, and they have been seen out in Montana, a couple of other spots together. And of course, his bestie, Matt Damon, has chimed in. He's like, look, I hope they get back together. He's all excited, hyping it up. So let's see how this plays out. He's co-signing it, but I'm not sure. I think, every woman knows this. After you have a breakup, you kind of like get on this, I need to get my old thing back kind of thing, but I don't think it's going to stick. I don't think that they're going to become an item, like an actual relationship. I think that she's just going back to some level of comfort, and Ben is probably providing that for her.
Okay, I disagree with you. I honestly think when you go back for the second go round, it's something that was on her mind for a minute for years.
Well, she's
She
not
went
going
back.
to just smash anybody. I mean, you don't want to.
Why not? Why would she stop? Why? Wait. Why would she stop? What do you mean not smash anybody? What?
Meaning like a random, like a new dude. When you break up,
She smashed out a background dancer. She smashed out a dancer. Are you kidding me? Like, I love J-Lo, but she was smashing out one of her background dancers and almost married him. But I think this is good. Yeah. My question is, what is it about Montana that people are going to Montana? Like, this is like the fourth or fifth time I heard somebody going to Montana on a vacation. What is in Montana?
It's nice out there. It's peaceful. It's nice.
You were out there?
Yeah. I'm sorry?
You went out there?
I've been to Montana. Yeah, I've been to Montana.
Wait a second.
I've traveled a lot. You're forgetting.
First of all, traveling a lot. Wait, whoa.
I grew up in the Midwest. Yes, I have been to Montana.
Why? What's in Montana? Let us know what's going on in Montana.
So as an adult, I went to Montana to look into property. I don't want to put all my business out there, but a lot of people are actually going out there looking at investment.
Wow, that's good. I love
the
fact that
nobody would ever know that you're going out there.
Yeah, I like the fact that you're like, I'm not going to put my business out there, even though I put all my business out here. But okay, so you went to Montana. Did you get some real estate? Did you buy? Is that what it was?
Not as of yet, no. Mm-mm.
Oh.
But it's a nice place. I like how you turned this about on me. It's about J-Lo.
No, it's just funny because you didn't go to Montana by yourself, so somebody took you to Montana. I'm just asking. Somebody took you to Montana, and I never thought I would impress a woman by saying, "Yo, pack your bags. Mike Shawn is taking you to Montana." I never thought that would be one of the places, but obviously it is.
Home on the range. I mean, I don't have their money. What's going on?
No. Why are you so scared to tell us what was going on in Montana? Like, what is it?
I'm saying it's just not that. I'm telling you, a lot of people are venturing out there because they're looking at land. They're looking at land and buying like a big amount of land.
Okay, I believe you, but you didn't buy any land
for a good price.
Yeah, but you didn't buy any land when you were out there. Like you just,
like
you didn't buy any land. How long ago was this when you went to Montana?
This was before COVID.
Wow, it was a while ago. So you still ain't bought no land in Montana.
I mean, no, not yet. Mm-mm.
Did you land on something while you were out in Montana? Like, did you?
I landed on something. No,
exactly.
No,
okay, all right. Go ahead. That's what I thought.
Whatever. I knew he was going.
Whatever. Go ahead. Next, Montana.
So they've been spotted out together, and I'm just eager to see how this turns out. I personally don't think that she's doubling back to that. I think that she's having a little fun, letting her hair down. There's no bad blood between her and Ben Affleck, so I think that she's just,
A-Rod was mad. A-Rod was mad. No, A-Rod was like, I can't believe that she moved on that quickly. You know what? People always say, like, I can't believe she moved back. Like, when you're that famous, but when you're that famous, the pool of people that you can really just holler at is kind of smaller than what we think. Like, you can't just call the random unless you're like Tiger Woods, who knocked off the chick that was the waitress at I forget what restaurant, but go ahead. I mean, Ben Affleck, go ahead. Like, I like Ben Affleck. I like the fact his struggles and alcohol. Like, I feel I'm a part of him. Go ahead, Ben. Go get J-Lo.
And he's no stranger to J-Lo. It's not like they don't have any type of familiarity with each other. So I think it's just like a comfort zone, really, for both of them, because he out there lurking. He's been on dating sites and things like that. So I think that this is more so just a double back, a level of comfort to kind of help her get through this whole big breakup with A-Rod.
Man, you got to make it happen. Go ahead, J-Lo. Do what you got to do, girl. Go ahead. Because J-Lo got another 7 years of being dope. So you better lock it down with somebody.
She continues to reinvent herself, though. Like, she's one of the artists, I think, female artists that continues to reinvent not just herself, but her body. Like, her body continues to change. I mean, it's amazing.
Okay. All right. Eventually you get old.
Yeah, you do. But when you got that kind of money, you can kind of slow down the process a little bit.
Yeah, you can. Okay. All right. Well, holla at Ben Affleck. Go get it. Go. I'm not mad. If you like him, go make it happen. J-Lo really do be J-Lo almost seems like she might be a little insecure. Like J-Lo, like at a certain point, like, and hey J-Lo, I know if you see this, you're gonna be like, F him, who the hell is he and his whack ass? And you're right, you're 100% right. I'm just saying, like, you really be jumping from dude. Like, I know Mark Anthony's somewhere going like, that's why I left you. Go ahead, next story, go ahead.
I can't. So, Vanessa Bryant is not taking no short. She's not playing around when it comes to Kobe's legacy. I told you guys earlier before that she turned down the whole endorsement or continued partnership with Nike because they wouldn't really give into what she wanted in terms of the sneaker being affordable and so forth. Right now, she's moving forward her invasion of privacy lawsuit against LA County. If y'all remember when Kobe passed away, that the firefighters on the scene took pictures of the victims. And so, and then, that wasn't even their job. They were there to secure the scene, but they were taking pictures. They sent them to this big communications pool that they have, and they were passing them around throughout the department. So now the two firefighters that first got on the scene, they're finally fired for taking those pictures of the victim. She's not playing. She's going all the way down to the first responders to make sure that Kobe gets some type of justice for that.
And she is absolutely right in everything that she's doing. She's right. What happened was wrong, and sharing those pictures was wrong. I just want to say before, she's right. She's right. She should do what she's doing. Mm-hmm. All I'm saying is that human nature in 2020, 2019, 2021, I want to ask people, if you had that picture, I want you to be honest with yourself. I wouldn't have shared it. Mm-hmm. I'm lying. I would have shared it with Stacey. Mm-hmm.
But you wouldn't would you have passed it around your workplace? Like sent it to everybody in your workplace?
If I was working on a morning show, now what they did was wrong. I want to repeat, what they did was wrong. Mm-hmm. But I want you guys to ask yourselves, if I was on a morning show, which I was at that moment, and I had access to those pictures, would I have sent them to the people on my morning show? And could I control them sending them to other people? Mm. That's all I'm saying. If I had
it to a centralized place for communication, so he knew that this was something that was going to get out, and this wasn't his job. He was working in the job capacity of securing the scene. Not scene photographer, but securing the scene, and he took it on his personal cell phone.
I understand that, and what I said, it was wrong. But if we had a feed that we had all been on a group text message, all of us right here, would I have sent those pictures to you guys, and then if you guys had made the mistake to leak it out to somebody else, and I would have thought it was secure. So what they did was wrong. Absolutely. 100%. I just, there are people out here like, I can't believe you sent them photos. I can't believe you sent them. You would have sent them also, because that's the time we live in.
And he didn't want to tell them. It's not even like he made money off of it. He just sent it, just
to holler at a girl. He was trying to pick up a girl allegedly, and he showed the girl thinking that was going to be like a little hot pickup line. Let me show you. Hey, I got these photos.
Well, that's after. That's after, because several other firefighters and people and first responders who were there actually showed it and sent it out to like friends and family members and things like that. So it pretty much got out of hand from the two firefighters that were initially on the scene.
But my thing is, like, we sent. Sometimes I just think that, like, people, like, they're 100% wrong. But my thing is, like, when people would have sent these, if they had these photos, they would have sent the same people.
Most people would have sold them, because, a lot of the news outlets and a lot of the blogs and stuff like that, they were looking for crime scene photos. They were looking for anything that had to do with Kobe and the crash at that time, because, of course, the information was vague. We saw, everybody watched the news that day and that coming week. But a lot of the blogs, they want, in the tabloids, they want pictures. Because, no matter how gruesome it is, no matter how, sad it is, human nature sometimes takes over people in their curiosity fuels whatever it is. So I think that, I don't think that initially they were thinking that it would blow out of hand. I think that they just were in the moment and captured in the moment, like, oh my gosh, this is who this is. And they just started flicking and sent it in.
All right. I don't feel like getting in
But
trouble
it don't
with
matter what their rhyme or reason is. They're out of there, and I'm not sure if they're going to be pursued for any type of lawful or unlawful practices while in their job capacity.
Okay. All right. Hey, she's right. She's 100% right. I'm just saying that people who keep crucifying these people are the same people that would have shared the pictures the same way, just as fast. But she's absolutely right. So go ahead.
So speaking of crucifying Michael Shawn, Deshaun Watson, okay, women who have accused him of this whole sexual misconduct, the 22 women who came out, they have taken a stance with their lawyer. They're all represented by one attorney. I know you don't like this, Michael Shawn, but I got to say it. They have decided not to take a financial settlement, right? To drop their lawsuits. What? Now, here's the kicker. It's not to say that they're not going to pursue any type of financial, gain from this or any type of financial restitution from this, but they're saying they're not going to take it in lieu of dropping a settlement against him. So if you remember, he actually did admit that, some of the accusers who claimed that they were sexually assaulted, it was consensual. And then the other ones, he's just dismissing and saying that didn't happen at all. So, the Houston Texas star, he's still in hot water. And a lot of legalists have said because he has admitted to having consensual sex with some of these, allegations and some of these women, that is actually going to hurt his case.
Until you admitted in court, you didn't admit anything. That's all I'm saying. Until it's in court and somebody asks you the questions, like.
But I think that when they're meeting with him and they're taking his account, I think that he has stated that, some of the women who are alleging this sexual assault, but it was consensual. I had sex with these women, but it was consensual. But yeah, I think that a lot of legal strategists have said, he would have done better not saying anything or just refuting that he sexually assaulted any of them. Not so much saying half of them I had consensual sex with and the other half are just lying.
Yeah, some of the stuff that Deshaun Watson did was so dumb.
And they all said they just came there to give him a massage. They all said, hey, this was the business. I came to give him a massage, and this is not what I asked for. And of course, no means no. Sexual assault is never okay. But it's just very, very unusual that, like I said, all 22 of these women have come together. They all have retained the same attorney. So it's like a whole class action, but it's not. They're all individually being represented by this attorney.
You got to be more careful, Deshaun. Like, I've heard the stories that Deshaun went and got massages at like apartment complexes. I'm just going by the stories I heard. Like some of the stuff
sports massage therapist
was like your agent, like you can't be worth that much money to a massage therapist to get a massage. Like you
on Instagram.
You can't. You just can't, dog. You can't go to an apartment complex and you're worth $60 million and get massaged up in somebody's apartment and stuff like that. Like, so I don't know. I don't.
All right, but it just wasn't the type of massage that they state that they were offering.
Yeah, but you can't. You gotta act as if you're on another level. You can't just go into apartment complexes and get massages and be like, it's all good. Like, dog, but once
money
again,
don't change your mindset, Mike.
No, money don't.
He was into that before he got that money.
Yeah, I understand that. But okay.
That comes from a lack of discipline.
I'm not saying a lack of discipline. No,
I'm saying it's a lack of discipline.
It's not a lack of discipline. It's a lack of having people guiding you to be like, you can't do this. Because if that's the case, every dude I know has a lack of discipline.
But when you have that much money and you have that much at stake, you can't afford to have a lack of discipline. Like, if that's your fetish, if that's
then Kobe Bryant had a lack of discipline. Like this is what I'm saying. Like
but when you are in a certain status, it's a certain way that you have to go about getting things and doing things. It's a lot of artists out here who have that person. They have that person. What was his person? They have a person to make sure that they're not doing nothing stupid to jeopardize the brand, to jeopardize, the money that's coming in. Where was his person?
Okay.
Because your person not going to let you mess up the situation.
Oh, really? I just mentioned a person that we miss. That Deshaun Watson wasn't even on his level. It happens. It's just that we need
but 22 times. This wasn't an isolated incident. This is 22 women who are coming forward.
Yeah, because once you start, okay, I'm not. Yep, you're right. That's why guys getting these situations because no, you know why? Because nobody wants to deal with the reality of the reality. Nobody wants to deal with the reality of the reality, and that this has nothing to do with Deshaun Watson, but that there's a large percentage of these massages that end up in a certain situation, and that's why everybody gets them, and that's why dudes get them.
Happy ending.
Yes. And now, I mean, but if you sit out there and tell the truth about where these massages normally go,
right?
Not the massage therapists that you go there and they're working and they're trying to get out. I've had them working my shoulders and stuff like that. But there's a large percentage of these massages that everybody for years has joked about why you go to them.
I mean, there are places like that have the happy ending, and then but I mean, think about a massage period. A massage is very sensual. You're very vulnerable on the table.
Yeah, and then everybody's like, you just said, well, 22 of them. Well, if you really put a lie detector on all these athletes in the NBA, the NFL, baseball, hockey, on how many massages get done while they're working, while they're on the road, it'd be like 20,000, 30,000 massages that get done that end up the way athletes think they're going to end up. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying, once again, the reality of the reality is that when they go to these places or they go to this person for a massage, this is what they're looking for. Not saying it's right. Didn't say I was right. I mean, it happened to me a couple of times, rubbed my back. Now my butt is getting rubbed.
Yeah, I mean, they rub every crevice. So if I'm a massage, I love getting massages. And you have to be very, very secure. One time I went to a massage place and they gave me, no disrespect, but they gave me a blind person. That was the first time. I'd never experienced that before. And I'm like, given the circumstance, I was like, that could have went left real quick. Like seriously, real quick. Yeah, but so you're feeling. So what if you feel the wrong thing?
I want my money back. I want my money back immediately.
I know the trail. It's a trail.
I'm not getting the blind massage. No, I'm not stupid. Mo, why didn't you get your money back?
Because I didn't know he was blind until like midway, and he was talking to me.
How do you know? How'd you find out?
It was off. So the way that he was trailing,
way
he was trailing my body was off.
He went somewhere he wasn't supposed to, and then he was like, "I'm blind."
Whoa! And he was like, he apologized. He was very respectful, in talking. You know what? He was very respectful, but I was just like, wow, how does that work? And I never even really noticed when I followed him back to the room that it was because it was such a short, walk back there. So I'm like,
oh, you ain't see him bump into nothing?
He didn't bump into anything. That's the point. I mean, he didn't bump into anything.
You're foul.
No, I'm foul. I'm the one looking at Mo.
This is a true story. This is definitely a true story. This is what happened to me.
So when he started touching the wrong,
Atlanta, when he started, I got a massage, and yes, this true story.
So when he went and touched the wrong part of your body, you stopped him, and he was like, "Yo, I'm blind."
No, I just jumped up like, whoa. Like I didn't.
And then he said he was
explain when he started to explain. Everybody gotta make a living. I'm not gonna go and complain and say because I don't think that he did it on purpose. But I the way he trailed my body, I was like, okay, now that makes sense. True story. True story. True story.
I'm gonna use that one, boy. Next time I trail
I thought
down.
I seen it. I mean, no pun
Okay,
intended.
all right.
But I thought I
next.
seen it all, until that happened, and I was like, wow, nothing's off limits, huh?
I like the way you said it. He trailed the way he trailed my body.
Yeah,
he went straight to the vagina. The way
so-
she was like, "Oh my God, you trailed my body."
Michael Shawn.
And then all of a sudden you were like, "You better not touch me like that." He was like, "I'm blind."
No, you know what? He never touched there, but I'm just saying, it was
right,
definitely
all
in a place that shouldn't have been massaged, not by him.
So
anyway.
what year? How many places gonna be? It's got to be your breasts are there.
Yeah, it was. It was my breast.
All right, go ahead. Next story.
It was my breast.
Good.
That's-
You're not gonna
that's
be
it.
vague when you had a blind masseuse. You're not gonna be vague.
I was trying to be respectful. You know what? Because after talking to him, at first, of course, I was offended. I was like, "What the hell?" But of course,
You were on your back or you were on your stomach?
I was on my. I was. So they turn you over. I don't know if you've ever had a massage.
So you were on?
like
Yes, I have. So you turn you. It's not a big deal. You were on your stomach.
I was on my back.
Oh, you're on your back.
Right. They turn you over. After they do the back, then they say, can you turn over? And
right.
So you turn over and they adjust you on a table. And so they do, your inner thighs, your shoulders and things like that. But he was trailing my body trying to make sure that first. So he didn't just think about it. If you can't see, you got to feel.
Yeah, but my thing is
he don't know if she perky or if she sliding to the sides. He don't know.
Yeah, but my thing is when I got when I got a massage, they massage they massage your chest also. So don't they massage a woman's?
So you're a man, that's allowable, right? They can massage up in here, right? But not all here. This is the area for the female.
But if I'm trying to get to your rib cage, your side, and you're top heavy, and your side is your.
But a person with sight would be able to see that. So that was one of his deficits. So I don't think it was intentional. I know it wasn't intentional. I hope it wasn't intentional.
Oh, you think you think that blind man, that was the first woman ever with breasts that he ever massaged? But okay, all right, good. My daughter loves getting massages. She always wants a woman to massage her, not a man.
So I am a professional massage acceptor, and so I don't have a preference. I never have a preference, and actually, I like for it to be a man or a woman with a deep touch. I don't like somebody just nah, you gotta get in there. Once you finish massaging me, if you're not sweating, you probably didn't do a good job.
He tried, but then you got all touchy. All right, you got another story. He tried. He was trying to make it happen. You probably got a lot of stress in your breast. No, you probably in that area. It could be.
How does one's breast get stressed?
I don't know. The same way. What's the difference between your shoulder and your breast? There's stress within your entire body. I got stress on my shoulders right now and in my chest right here.
Just don't order a 3 a.m. massage like Deshaun Watson.
All right. Well, Deshaun. I'm disgusted with that. All right, you got one more story?
No, so that is it. I'm wrapping up with 3 stories today because Michael Shawn, I thought I was only going to do one.
Yeah, you did tell her yesterday.
I was only going to get to do one. I was on punishment.
Yeah, you was talking slick yesterday.
Yeah, Mike, he fired me earlier. Mo, I got fired earlier. He Roy Joe Button me and fired
I didn't fire you earlier. I was talking about Rory.
The show? Was this before the show or
after
the show?
The first hour, he fired me.
No, Jay got all touchy because Joe Budden fired Rory and he believed that it was official and all that other stuff.
What is this, like a producers union that y'all have? Like some type of solidarity?
No. It's the same way we believe that Mo got the only blind massage therapist that happened to touch the breast and she got upset he was blind, but she ain't noticed nothing the entire time. That means you must have closed your eyes immediately. Like once he started, he must have put it on you for you to close your eyes and not realize he was blind. Like
once that music go and you start touching me, I'm out like a light.
That's all it takes, the music, huh?
The music, that little spa music, the soothing, the rain, to set the mood, to get you all comfortable.
And that got you all where a blind man was, and then you got mad because you was
I did not get mad. I actually had, I was very empathetic.
Hold on, girl. Here's my spa music, girl.
Oh, okay.
Hold up. I'm blind right now, girl. I'm blind right now.
All is fair.
Lay back, lay back, lay back.
I'm fighting you. That's not massage music. That's
Tread. I'm treading your body right now, girl. I'm treading your body right now. Treading your body.
All right.
Oh, let me turn these lights down. These lights too bright.
Terrible. That's not massage music, Michael Shawn. That's massage music.
She said the masseuse was blind.
He was.
She said I got a blind masseuse.
You know, everybody got work. Everybody got to work.
Always goes.
She got mad because he touched her breast. He's blind.
Everybody got. Well, evidently, you know. Again, it does, doesn't it? Super producer, you supposed to control this.
No, y'all on a tangent right now.
You are not controlling. You said a story that you thought made total sense. She's like, you know what? That happened to me because you know how Deshaun Watson sometimes he's masseuse and all that stuff. And then you were like, I had a blind masseuse.
I did. And then the little Asian man who be coming around the table sometimes. I'm like.
That's like me saying my daughter was getting driving instructions and you're like, what happened? The instructor was horrible. He was blind. A masseuse should be able to see, Mo. A masseuse should be able to see.
Blind people need jobs too. Remember, Touchstone used to wash dishes. Touchstone was completely blind. He used to wash dishes in a restaurant.
Yeah, but it's not like if you touch the wrong part of the dish, they can complain. It was not like, wait a second, like the plate just got up. It was like, whoa. You're not going to touch the bottom of my dish. Like,
visually impaired.
Bottom of my dish.
You're not gonna touch the end of my pot. She always tells me that he is no disrespect to him, but women will massage her for. All right.
Yeah, because I mean, again, you're vulnerable. You're on a table and you have a stranger touching you.
Oh my God! Did you tip him?
Of course, I always tip. My mom said always.
Even after all that.
Always leave a tip so people don't think you forgot.
Oh my God. Did he grab it with, was it two hands?
It was a one-hand palm, Michael Shawn. A one-hand
palm. Was it the left or the right?
First of all, it's too much up there for him to be really palming. It was just a hand. It was a hand.
Did the blind guy palm? He palmed the whole breast. Up there.
He didn't palm. I don't think that there's a hand big enough right now there that can actually palm. No, he didn't palm. It was just more so like it. I know it was accidental. I believe in my heart that it was accidental. I don't want to believe that this man was giving me a professional massage and actually did that.
So silly.
Yeah.
He's not gonna let this go. He's so silly.
No, because this is ridiculous. Y'all don't understand. Mo is sitting here telling us that she was touched inappropriately, and I'm like, yo, for real, by a blind masseuse.
But it was a true story.
By a blind masseuse.
It could happen.
Whose fault is this? Like, if y'all went to court,
they didn't tell me. So they didn't tell me. Again, if I wanted to amass a lawsuit against
you would have lost.
Company,
you would have lost because you would have been there and dressed to the nines, and he would have walked in with a cane and a seeing eye dog, and they would have been like, and he would have walked in, and the judge was like, wait a second, and the judge would have like, he would have not. Wait a second, the guy is blind? And you're like, yes, but that's not the point. And the judge would have thrown your ass out of court.
I am not doing the massage me too movement. No, I am not. I can't.
Action be on point, them jokes.
Paul.
That's why I only get a female masseuse. I only get a female masseuse who has sight. That's all I get.
So it's not that I don't have anything against a man or a woman massaging me, but I think it was the fact that they did not disclose to me before I went in the room that, you have a masseuse who is visually impaired.
Okay. Obviously, I'm the only one because Cam and Jay aren't giggling. I know I'm not the only one. I know if I say this on stage and I say this story that there's going to be a crowd of laughter when I say they're like, yo, I've been sexually harassed. I was being massaged by somebody and they touched my breast inappropriately. And then when you go to court and the dude is blind, that is just funny to me.
And you know what? And I'm wondering now that if the company didn't disclose that to me before I went back there, because then it would be a for him maybe like a
he has rights.
discrimination,
He can work as a blind
discrimination lawsuit. So I believe that's probably one of the reasons why they told me to
I promise you, I've had massages. I would have noticed if the chick was blind. Like you literally must have went in there with a blindfold.
No, I went in. I was aching. I just wanted to get on the table. I just wanted to lay out and get rubbed. That's all. Like I'm
glad
really
somebody's in
attention.
tears right now. I'm glad Act is in tears right now because you're gonna tell me that you literally must have just closed your eyes the entire time to not notice this man was blind. He had to feel for something, like the towel. He had to feel for something. Like there's stuff that they do.
When you get on the table, you put your face through this little hole, right? So you don't.
No, but you talk to them before you put your face in a hole. You actually talk to them.
Talking. I don't really do much talking, and I prefer for them not to say too much to me while they're massaging me.
You didn't even look at his face? You didn't look at his face at all?
I didn't. I said, hello, hi, you know how you doing? He said, how you know feeling
this
today?
Is the case. Let me do your next massage. Don't even look at me. You won't even know it's me.
Where you want me? Do you like a lot of pressure? You like it hard? You like
it
soft?
But that's what I'm saying. But you had to look at him.
I did not. When he came in the room, I was already undressed and I had my face in the hole.
You had your face in the
hole.
What?
Pause.
No, you got to put your face in that hole in the thing.
Yeah,
but
on the table. Yes, on the table. So you don't. I'm not seeing him prep. Remember, he's not in the room when you get undressed. You get undressed. They knock. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. So they'll come in, and you're already face down on the table. So you're not seeing any of that.
Yeah, but when you roll over, when you put your face in a table, that means you're on your stomach. So when you roll over, you have to make contact. You have to make some type of contact, or unless you just kept your eyes closed the entire time.
When you roll over after they finish the first 30 or 40 minutes of rubbing you, and you roll over, for me, I'm tired. I'm sleep. Like my eyes is like. So it ain't happening until I rolled over on my back.
Yeah. Oh, what is the masseuse people that we had touching skin? Because we're gonna cross-examine Mo tomorrow. Are we? We didn't have the therapist. Where the therapist at?
Oh no. I got a book for next week. We had to reschedule a couple times. It didn't fit in the schedule, but this week we good. So we got Keita Rose, and then we got the therapist next week. And then
we got to talk to touching
skin. We can get them on
Mo, this is ridiculous. You must have been drunk.
Listen, no, I'm telling you, when I
first
go
of all, you're not
room,
that exhausted when you pop your you got to make eye contact with the person.
I really want to roll over. Sometimes I'll be like, just stay there. I don't want to roll over. Like just leave me there.
Y'all keep encouraging this. Y'all encouraging it. Like, yeah.
But true story. I mean, it happened to me. I mean, did he say playing Stevie Wonder?
I was.
Oh. I really do think it was an honest mistake. That's why I didn't wild out and spaz out on him. I had a level of empathy. Everybody got to work. If I felt like he was filling me up, purposefully like that, that would have been a whole problem.
All right, I'm just going to write this down so I can make this into a real good joke about somebody got sexually harassed by a masseuse that was blind. No eye contact.
He didn't harass me. His hand just kind of felt the wrong piece of the body.
Okay, we're done. All right. Anything else? Oh, are we good now? We're finished, everybody? Are we good, Jay? Cam, you good?
We're good. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
If Michael Go ahead.
We tried to do your closing yesterday, and we just, Kathy.
It was chopped up. It was Michael Jackson bad. It was all bad.
Yeah, that was the three of them, or the two of them. I had no
part. Was just trying to make sure it was set up
right, like Johnny.
Like Johnny Gill. Thank you, Juan. Thank you for listening to the show. So you already know.
Good point.
All right. I wish I can get a massage right now. All right, y'all. This has been great. Shout to Philadelphia Freeway. We will talk to y'all tomorrow. And we close as it is all the time. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. And understand the only thing in life that is guaranteed is that it will end. So enjoy every minute, every second, and never let somebody steal your happiness or massage your body when they're blind. It's Michael Shawn. It's Jay Black. It's Sexy Mo. It's DJ Cam. It's Shawnee Scott. It's Takeover Legends. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Yeah.
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, where nothing's off limits. Free Agent Radio. Free Agent Radio.